And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a good Sunday out there. There's my alarm. Late. Oh, come out. And fun fact, I use an iPhone. Well, I use Android's my daily, but my work phone was iPhone, right? So I still have my old work phone. I did the update for that glass deal they got going on. I gotta be honest, it's not very good. You can't really see anything. It's a mess. This new Apple Glass nonsense, please get rid of it because it is not good. It is not good. It is not good. I do not like it one bit. Oh boy, so today we're talking about the P5 boots, Haute42. It appears they have a new adapter. Shout out to Midnight Blue Wolves. Said that to me and I was like, oh wait, what is this? So I think they've got a new Xbox booter adapter out here, so we're gonna look at that. Hopefully this is a good sign that the booter 5 will come down in price again, because the booter 5 prices are, let's be honest, those things are insanely overpriced. $100 I would not tell you to buy for $100, and I love the booter. The booter 5 is one of my favorite. It serves its purpose, right? But I like the thing. But whatever is causing the inflation right now, you do not want to spend $100 on a booter where you can get an adapter that's more universal, right? And you can use that anywhere. I would tell you to buy that instead for the price right now, because that's crazy. And again, I don't think it's their fault. I don't work there, so I don't know what's going on, but I would not be surprised if, like, maybe they're running out of inventory, or the person that makes them for them is possibly going out of business. So, you know, they come up with the idea, you send it off to a factory to get created. Maybe that factory with the tariffs is having issues, because when I met some different vendors at Evo, they were telling me some of the trials and tribulations they were going through, and it was pretty rough for everyone. So, yeah. Hopefully they work all that out, right? There's my audio setup. Turn up my snare. Yeah, I can hear. Okay, good. So let's see. We got the P5. Where's the booter? It's in here, and I have another. Where's my other booter at? Where's my bag? So I found all my adapters here. Let's see what we got. And I wonder too if everybody scored big for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And A lot of stuff on sale right now, so that's really good. And what's so interesting, right? The market has gotten so big now. And I feel like the controllers have gotten so good that a lot of them feel very similar. Where it's like, okay, if you buy this brand or that brand, you can pretty much be happy and you don't really have to stress. But I mean, there are some things that are kind of like, but I would say lately it's been a good sign of how things have been kind of, what's the word for it? Not supposed to leveling out, but just become more stable. Like like I said, you know, it's, I'm probably not saying that right, but yeah. Good. I can hear. Make sure all my audio things are set so I can hear everything. Good. I can hear and I can see. So we have our P5 boot, and I've been using this, and I need more time because we just had stuff going on with family and friends and everything else. Where'd I put it at? Here it is, right here. I am almost to the point where I'm going to say this might be the Wingman FGC2 replacement. This Brook P5. So we'll see how that plays out. Shout out to Midnight Blue Wolf. Happy Sunday. You know, it's funny. I was just talking about the Haute42 adapter you sent for Xbox. We're going to pull that up and take a look at that because that's, you know, the instant drop. So that's kind of cool. Where's my mouse at here? My trackpad's on this side. My battery's died. Can I move over here? Because I'm left. What's funny is I'm right-handed, but I taught myself to use my left. Try to prevent the carpal tunnels, as we all know how that plays. When you're a typer, that's definitely going to be part of your life. All right, where's Discord? Let's see. Okay, good. There we go. Yeah, so this one here, and I have the other one. So what's interesting is, for the tariffs to kind of be a factor, it is kind of, what's the word? I don't know if it's cool or if it's just interesting how there's a lot of things coming out. It's almost like they had all this stuff in development and the tariffs kind of slow things down, but they're still going, you know, they're still shipping. And also I think I want to talk about this. I had a problem with the vendor just yesterday, and I'm still a little bugged out about it. And the problem is I ordered a set of switches. They sent me the wrong switches and then turned around and told me, by the way, we don't sell those switches in our store, so you must have got them somewhere else. And I'm like, I'm iffy on talking about because I want people to think, oh, well, AliExpress is bad, because I've been ordering AliExpress for 2 years, and this is almost 2 years to the day, you know, so I've had no problems. But it's like just now, that's my train of thought. This is the first time I've ever had an issue with AliExpress, and it's kind of, you know, bugging me out a little bit. I'm like, what is going on here? Because let me see if I can make our case here and prove the evidence of what's going on here and what I'm going to do. So we'll be talking about that also, because I tell people all the time, order AliExpress, you have no problems. And then, I mean, anyone can have a problem with anything, right? But this is, like I said, my first time having a true order issue, and I don't know what to think about this, because I'm also torn on what to do, because I did my Googles. Okay, let me show you what I did. Let's just dive into it. Let's dive into it. I know we're talking about adapters and things, and okay, all the cameras set up good, good. I can see, I can hear, good. Okay, I can't hear. One more thing. Where's my? Did it load? There it is. Boom. It loaded. Okay, good. Now I can hear them both. Audio working. Okay. So here is where's Discord, and I'll show you guys the switches that I ordered and why I'm kind of upset, because I'm a little upset. And then we'll talk about the adapters for sure. Give me a second here. Okay. So AliExpress, where are you at? Okay, come on. I'm getting the link from my other computer here, and I'm gonna pass it to this computer. So give me a second, and I'll pass it over. Order history. And like I said, I'm shocked at that, the way they're kind of going about arguing this whole thing. Okay, here we go. So I need this. There's Discord. Yeah, we need some music because it's way too quiet in here. Make sure it's not too loud. Right there. Okay, so here's to myself. And then the other switch, or the new thing is this. So I'll share this too. Okay, boom. Got it. Topics. Okay, copy this. Let's see. Okay, well, first of all, here's the new adapter, so we'll talk about that too. But where is the link? Oh, it's right here. It's right here. Hold on. Copy link. Got it. I'm streaming today. Okay, so here's the new switches. These switches are the Kailh Raptor Series Low Profile Silent Black Kite Minis. So these look really cool. We were talking about Discord. They said, I was like, this looks really good. The Orville sent this out, like, wow, this is a really cool looking switch. It's, like I said, short travel and it's silent. Like, oh, that's really nice. And it's a, what, a 40 force? What's the force on here? These are 40s. So 40, silent, and short travel. I was like, oh, I really got to try these. They should feel, in my mind, hopefully they feel something like a wind engine or a LoFree Void, somewhere along those lines, but just a short travel version of those switches. Let me get some water. Right, so it should be something like that. So I went through, there's 2 stores selling them. So you go to AliExpress. If you're in the States, you're going to look up the Black Kite switches. If you look up Black Kite switches, see, it doesn't come up. So you kind of have to like fit on it. So you want to put Kailh. We'll try Kailh and see if it finds it. So you got, boom. If you just search for Kailh Black Kite, it should come up for you. And I can't see. Oh, there we go. So Kailh Black Kites. And once you find them here, you're going to click on these. And here they're $5. How much is 100? Yes. So if you're not logged in, you should see this price. If you're logged in, it's a slightly high price. But again, you can kind of see what's going on here. You can get 90 or 100, what have you, 30 of them. If you need 30 packs, about $22. That's pretty standard price, right, for new switches. So went ahead and ordered them, and I got them. There's 2 stores selling them. Which store is this one? This store. The first store that was sent out from Orville was a different store, but they sold out really within 5 minutes. They were gone. So this store here is selling them. I'm not sure how to say it. Is it Shiyu? I think XI is a she sound, I think, or chi. But the point being is, this is their store. When you go to the store, they've got, good feedback, good reviews, all those things. So I went here and I was, okay, what's going on here? Here's what happened. They sent me the AliExpress delivers the package, the post office delivers package. I didn't know this, but AliExpress actually takes a picture, just like Amazon. They take a picture of the package on your doorstep. Well, whoever delivers service for me, it was on my doorstep. It showed the guy holding it in his hands before he put it in the doorstep. It was the whole process. The bag, exactly the same bag. We were gone all day. So by the time I got home, I opened it up. Tell me they did not send me these. They sent me these. These are the Black Cloud, right? And you're probably wondering, how can you tell the difference? It's very easy to tell the difference, and I'll show you. Open image, a new tab. So, I'm going to be very, very high level. I'm not going to go too deep. For the most part, a palm switch will look like this. It's going to have a color. It might be slightly gloss. It's kind of a matte finish, but you can tell it's matte finish on the bottom and the top, right? They're the same color bottom and top. a standard, and again, I'm using wrong terms just to keep the conversation flowing, but a standard Kailh switch, low profile V2 switch, will be clear on top and colored on the bottom, like a solid color on the bottom. So here, this is black, but it's almost like a smoky clear black, right? Again, I'm colorblind, so it's black to me. But you can see through it, you see all the parts, see the pins, you see everything inside the switch. It's very clear what's going on here. Whereas this switch here, if you look at it, you cannot see inside the switch. It is completely black. So that's what you can tell the Palm. What's nice about the Palm is the way they're designed, they auto lube themselves. Like, you know, again, I'm keeping it very high level, but the gist is the more you use the switch, the more it kind of loops itself and it kind of keeps itself smooth and all those different things. That's the very, very, very high level what's happening here. Okay. So with that said, I order this, they sent this, and then their reply is, are you sure it didn't come from someone else? I'm like, well, no. At first I was confused, like, well, maybe it was me. Maybe because I ordered some Kailh switches. I was like, well, maybe I ordered some Kailh switches and something's not right. Like, I got it from the website, they sent me the wrong thing. But then I didn't know this. If you go into AliExpress, I'm not signed in here, but if you go to my orders, when you click your order delivery details, again, depending on your courier, you might see a picture of the person dropping off on your doorstep. So the point being is, when I sent them a picture of the package that it came in, you could see the package was like a black with like a gold stripe on it, whatever. You can see the label sticker on it. I took a picture of that. As soon as you open it, it's sealed. Now what I'm going to start doing is this. Anytime I order something from AliExpress, I'm going to go into the lab downstairs and I'm going to turn the camera on. I'm going to record I started thinking maybe I should do it with Amazon too now, because I've never had this happen before. I probably need to start recording myself opening the package, taking the product out, and that way if there's any problems, I can just take that video, upload to YouTube, and then send them the video link saying, look, here is me open the package. I'm not going to go back and forth with you, blah, blah, blah. Here's the catch though. So I was like, well, Amazon used to return and they'd send it back. Why? Instead of like going through the return process, I messaged them first to say, look, hey, this doesn't look right. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to fix it. Basically, you know, like just like Amazon, you talk to the vendor. So like, hey, I got the package. This isn't what I ordered. Something's not right here. I should pull up the messages, because the first thing they're saying is like, you sure didn't get it from somewhere else? It's like, no. And then by the time we finished the conversation, like an hour later, because I'm like, we're eating dinner and I'm doing different stuff in between. You know what I'm saying? Mel E, shout out to Mel E. Happy Sunday, Mel E. So what happened with AliExpress is I had my first incident with AliExpress. And again, this is after 2 years, almost to the day. So what I want to make sure everyone understands is that I still feel confident in AliExpress. I still will be ordering for AliExpress because it's one of my favorite stores, right? AliExpress and Amazon. But this is my first time with a vendor. I don't want to fully say they screwed me yet. But so, again, keeping it high level, here's what's happening. These are brand new Kailh switches that just came out. There's only 2 people selling them. One ran out. This is the only other person selling these brand new, silent, and they appear to be short travel. I can't prove because I don't own them, right? But they appear to be short travel silent switches. See the O-rings in here, like, or whatever rings, they'll get, you know, dampeners. But point being, a brand new switch. I was so excited to try these out, and they finally showed up yesterday. We were out all day. I opened the package. Instead of this with this clear regular Kailh top, I had these black palm colored tops, and I love palm switches. But as soon as I should grab them downstairs. Soon as I pushed on it, I knew it was tactile. And here's what's funny. Like, I've seen mechanical keyboards in stores, but I never really cared. I didn't really know what the hype was all about, right? Like, I have big hands. I have long fingers. I have a XXX writing glove hand. So on a regular keyboard like this, or even my laptop, if I'm typing for more than 2 hours, my hands will start cramping up. You know, I don't know if it's all the martial arts or the basketball. Who knows? Maybe the kids are still in my youth. I don't know what's going on here, but it's been like that for years. You know, since I was like a teenager, my hands cramp up on tight keyboards. So I bought various ergonomics. I have the Microsoft. This one they don't even sell anymore. The Microsoft Sculpt's my favorite one. I have the Logitech. I have this one here that I really don't use, but this is the Keychron Q8 or Q10 Max, something like that. But then I have the Keychron 15 Max, whatever it is. Point being is that's what I use, but I never noticed these switches are tactile. I've never noticed, like when you push, there's like a little bump. Do I care? Not really. But now that I felt better with all these controllers, I know linear. I like linear. So soon as I took these and I pressed, because I was like, this again, I'm colorblind. I'm like, it's not clear. It should look like this, right? I press it, it has a bump, so I knew it was a tactile switch first of all. And I started reading, was this supposed to be tactile? Did I read that wrong? This is linear, which I proved. So then with all that said, we start going back and forth, and this company says to me, and again, if you're curious, this is the store that I purchased from was I'll pull up their store here. Is their name right here? Sayu Switch Store, right? So I tell them what's going on. I'm like, look, as soon as I open the package, the wrong switches. I sent the message and I sent the pictures of what was in the bag. They're going back and forth saying we don't even sell this switch, so how could you get it from us? And then I went to their site and I started going through here. The switch is not on this page, but I'll put it this way: is that my problem? You know, if you sent the switch, the bag has your name on it as like the sender. I don't care where the switch came from. You ordered from them too. And you know, it's so funny you say that, because as this is all happening, this happened like essentially first thing in the morning. I just ordered, they had the deep sea Islet pinks. These, I just ordered these from the same company because they had the cheapest price. Because I have the deep sea Islets, which are like a 45, but I've never had the 30. These are 37s or 35s. These are 35s. So it's like, and I've heard a lot of people saying they like the pink minis better. So it's like, well, let me get the pink minis in and try them out. You know, no big deal. So he's like, well, check your orders. Maybe it's someone else. I've only had 3 orders in the past month. I had their switches. I have an adapter that I don't want to talk about yet. That if you're in my Discord, you know the adapter I'm talking about, but I don't want to talk about the X. I'm not sure what I haven't set it up yet. I haven't had time, but a new adapter, the new switch I just ordered, and that was it. And yeah, that's it. And then the third order was from the same vendor for the deep sea Islet. So I'm like, look. Then again, so this is my warning to you all. If this ever happens to you, here's how this works. When you place and I'm not logged in, so I can't show you, but when you place your order, right? Come up here, go to my orders. Once you do that, click on like delivery details for your order. When you click on delivery details, there's a screen that'll show you the steps, like left the factory, left customs, in your country, in FedEx or blah, blah, blah. Like, it kind of shows you the step-by-step of your delivery. In that screen, there was a link, and if it really was, I'd never seen it before. It was there, and it says something like, you know, delivery proof or delivery stat. I forgot what the words were. Let me see. I can pull it right now to tell you what it says. It will say, okay, get out the way. AliExpress your advertisements. Okay, so when I go to that switch, I go to order details. I need to move the camera. I can't see. Okay, click on fast delivery. You'll see a link that basically says, like, you know, delivery status, like where you can see the delivery blah blah blahs. You know, estimate delivery, that's the one. Package delivered. So when I click on this, here we go. Now I can see deliver date, delivered by, all the custom, package out for delivery, blah blah blah. Now when you do this, it says, here you go, delivered, package delivered. It has been left at the front door on the porch. If you have any questions, please contact the carrier. The shipper has confirmed delivery. Please check the POD, point of delivery. When you click this POD link, you see pictures of your house, your apartment, wherever you're at. I can see my truck. Like, you're gonna see proof that the person, I see like their hands in the photo, like this guy needs lotion, but I see all of this stuff. I see all of it. So once I understood the full story was going on, now here's where I'm at. What they're trying to say is, look, why don't we just give you 30% back? And I'm like, I don't want 30% because you sent me the wrong switch. Because here's the thing, no matter what, I got to order the switch again. I need the switch, right? Second fact, no matter what, I have to order from them because they're the only vendor left over selling this switch. So imagine this, you pay, let's do some simple math here, right? And again, I still love AliExpress. This is my first bad experience, and it happens, right? But it needs to be discussed because I'm still thinking out loud what I want to do. But imagine this: you spend $50, right? For example, we're using easy numbers. Divide by 2, right? It's $25, or by 30%. Right, so you spend $50, and they're going to send you back 30%. So technically, if they were like, well, we'll send you 30% back. I was like, I'm not taking 30%. Like, are you dumb? So then we're going back and forth. Okay, well, we'll give you 50% back. So now I am out $25. Fine. Okay, so look, now I want to buy the switches again, like, because I got to get them, right? So either way, we got to slice this pie. These switches need to be purchased, right? Here's the other catch. I got 90 for $60 because the day that the day I first saw this, they were on crazy sale and they were like $63. It was like $63, right? I'm going to read the chat here in 2 seconds. So that means, and I'm using 50 to make it easy, but say it's now like $75. I have to pay $75 for the new order minus the $25. I'm paying $50, but again, I'm paying this, but I still lost 25. So it's this weird dance where in the end, like, I know this is all math's all wrong, so I'm typing really fast, but the point being is I'm losing money having to order twice, even though they're giving me a discount. Just like, I want to cuss so bad. I want to say A's backwards, but I can't. You are for the vlog. Shout out the vlog. Happy Sunday, vlog. Pretty sure you can get your money from that. So I started going down the Google rabbit hole, right? And I wish I could post my Gemini. Can I post my Gemini question here? And I'll show you what Gemini said. And this is where I'm a little nervous because Gemini was saying, you have to be careful because AliExpress can say, which I don't think they'll say no. I don't see why they would say no, because I know, we all know it's legit. Where is it at? Where's it at? No. There's right here. Boom. Here's what I asked Gemini. And the reply they gave me was, there's a chance they could say, we do not approve, or they say, send it back to the vendor. That means I have to pay the tariff in reverse. And that's the point. Alex was saying, look, the reason this could happen to you is the vendor's giving you a discount because they know you have to send it back. And they know if you send it back, you have to pay for shipping. So look, instead of you paying shipping and me paying shipping, let me just cut the price and now we both break even. See how crazy this is? And I hope this makes sense. Like, I've had a lot of time to think about some price saying it super fast because I've had some time to think about it. So everyone else probably sounds nuts. But either way, it is nuts, right? So here's what I said. AliExpress return policy, return blah, 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 blah. I received my order today with the wrong item in the package and the seller wants to give me a 50% refund. If I say no and do a 100% refund, do I have to send the item back? And if so, how much is the shipping? So here's my thought. With Amazon, they send you the label, they send you the package, you're done. You just send it back. It's the vendor pays for it. But here, because I saw Google and was like, well, there's a chance that the vendor may make you pay for shipping. Well, if that's the case, if I get $50 back and the shipping is $50, I'm out zero. I might as well take the 30% return. You see what I'm saying? So look, here we go. And I used Gemini, but I'm not logged in, so I use Perplexity. AliExpress usually, let's see if we can zoom in here a little bit. Get out the way, please. AliExpress usually lets you choose between refund only, you keep the item, and refund and return, you send it back. And who pays return shipping depends on the specific, blah, 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 the policy, blah, blah, blah. AliExpress usually lets you choose refund only, you keep the item, and refund and return, you send it back. So I had to do a refund only. You have to send it back. If you accept the sale 50% off, that typically is a refund only situation. You keep the item. Okay, so if I accept the 50%, I get to keep it, which I don't like tactile switches. So what am I keeping, right? If you open or escalate or dispute and ask for 100% refund, I'll just require you to refund and return, which means you ship back. So see this weird dance that I'm kind of stuck in? Let me check. I can't see the chat here. Anyway, first of all, shout out the vlog. Happy Sunday. So I'm pretty sure you can get your money with Ali. Yes. Since the store is screwed, I agree. Take screenshots of order numbers. Got it. Oh, good point, Wolf. Tracking and shipping info from Ali. Order history. It's best to keep records of everything. Good point. Yep. Mel, what did I not receive the black kites? Can you show again? Yes, actually. Here is the kind of proof point of how I knew things were wrong. Here's what I ordered. These are the brand new black kites. And again, I know someone who ordered from the same vendor. It went good. And it says like, Mel, you have the same order. And what's so funny is, like I said, the order arrived yesterday. I made an order either Saturday morning or Friday night from the same vendor for other switches. So it's like, it's this weird dance, right? But these are brand new. They appear to be short travel. I don't own them yet, so I can't tell you if they're short travel, but they appear to be short travel silence with the 40 force. So that's really nice. They're not on Kailh's website either. You can only get it from 2 people and 1 is sold out. So if you want to try new switches, here's what they are, and it's $20 for 30. I think that's a good deal. again, 70 have been sold. I think this was just my turn to get burned with AliExpress. You know what I'm saying? And GOD123, give me 1 second. I see your question. Give me 1 second. I'll read it in 1 second here. So here's what happened. The reason, and this will help other folks, I'm gonna keep this very, very high level. There's essentially two types of Kailh low profile V2 switches. There's the regular with like a clear top and a solid bottom, and there's the Palm with a solid color top and a solid color bottom. And what's the major difference? And from a very, very, very high level, the Palm switches kind of like lube themselves, meaning like you can lube them if you want, but they kind of, by the way the switch is designed, it keeps itself lubed, whereas the standard is just plastic on plastic, and you can lube them and blah 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 blah, right? So here's what I saw. Again, I'm colorblind, but it's very obvious to see. This is a clear black top, like a smoky color black, right? We get here, this is what they sent me. They sent me, let me come down a little bit so I can open this up. And again, had I not been into controllers, like, so I've been doing this for so long now that I know I can spot them a mile away. So when you open a package, you see this, and again, to drive home, see the shape of this top, how it's like a square all the way around. See how this is like a bite out of the top, a wedge slice out right there with the two teeth. That's how you know it's Palm. And Palm is actually, like, I mean, again, I'm keeping it very high level. Palm should be better as far as the switch concerned, but I don't like tactile switches. This is a tactile switch. What does that mean? This keyboard here, like most mechanical keyboards, I never knew this, so I started getting into this whole experience. They're linear, so meaning like when I push, it's smooth up, smooth down, like all the way up and down, it's nice and smooth. And I can determine how hard. The higher the force, lower the force is how much force I gotta give to force it. But again, it's smooth up, smooth down. I've never known this, but the majority of keyboards you're gonna get at work or off the shelf, because I use Ergos, they are tactile. When I push it, there's a bump, like push and bump down, push and bump down. I don't want tactile. I want smooth linear. So so here's the thing. Before I even like really got into what it was, as soon as I opened it, I knew something was weird, but I was like, well, maybe it's just in my head. So I pressed the switch, I pushed. I was like, push, and I felt like a force, and then it fell down. I was like, these are tactile switches. Like I know my switches: linear, tactile, clicker, tactile. Like I know what's going on here. Let me check the chat. I'm sorry. I'm rambling, so I'm upset. Let me check the chat. OD123. Hey, Dr. Jones, sorry to interrupt. No problem. But do you, first of all, happy Sunday. Sorry to interrupt, but do you know if the Sapphire is able to bind two of the same directional inputs? Let's say left and M3 now. Yes, it is. Well, yes. Where's my, I don't have any controllers. Let me see. I'm gonna try to answer your question with this. This is in front of me. With the new updated software, there's, there's extra buttons around the whole pad, right? I can't talk. Let me get some water. I'm getting frustrated. When you install the latest Quamba Sapphire firmware, you will have, again, I'm gonna say this wrong because it's not, my mind's out of it. The way you program stays the same, and you'll do, you can move things around, right, to the extra buttons. When you install the new firmware, you're gonna get a second way to install firmware. And what that allows you to do is you can have up right here and up right here at the same time. You can have X right here and X right here at the same time. You can have that. What you cannot do though is X plus Y on this button. R1 plus R2 on this button. You can't do two buttons at once, but you can bind. But and again, I'm frustrated, so I'm kind of like talking too fast, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. With the new firmware, you're going to have two ways to program. The first way programs your whole layout, and then the second mode is only your extra like 4 or 5 buttons. I forgot what's on that controller. It's not in front of me. So yeah, yes. If you're asking what I think you are, yes, you can. They did it fast too. So great job to Quamba. Shout out to them. Vlog. Because the laws here, they can't charge you, but you have a window to send it back for free. Oh, okay. Good call. AliExpress only finding, okay, Wolf. AliExpress only follows Chinese law. They ignore Western laws that usually favor the seller. That's, I heard, so when I was doing my Googles and blah, blahs, that's what I was seeing. They favor the seller. And that's where I started realizing, oh, they're trying to give me 50% back, because they could say, fine, we'll give you 100% back. Take all the money. Fine, take it. Here's your $50 back. Now send me our stuff back, because you say we did it wrong. We'll send it back to us so we can sell to a new person. Well, if the shipping back to them is $50, I'm out $0. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I get. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Mel. Oh wait. AliExpress only follows Chinese law. They ignore Western laws and usually favor the seller. I'm currently in a PayPal chargeback dispute that's dragging on. See, that's what I'm worried about, right? And well, if you're doing the right thing, but I think we all know it's like, if this was $200, I'd be pissed off right now. But and $50 is a lot of money. We're in a recession right now, right? So $50 is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but it's the headache. And am I turn this 50 into like more? Anyway. Mel, it looks like the pic of someone's review looks like the ones you got, I think. Well, ignore the quality of the picture. What I was trying to show you was that there's palm low profiles and there's regular low profile Kailh V2s. And as soon as I took out the package, I knew, like, I see the picture, it's a regular. It should have been clear, like a smoky color. It was a solid black, and I knew it was the wrong switch. And then I took because it was like a box like 90. So I started spilling on my hand, like, okay, maybe they're on the bottom. Maybe they like mixed them together. There is no black Kites minis in there. So, you know, I knew it was wrong. Shout out to Merlin. Happy Sunday, Merlin. Vlog, get the refund and sell the switches in the US. Yeah, easy money. That's a good point. That's a good point, Vlog. Sin, shout out to Sin. Happy Sunday, Sin. Bad rep that's trying to fleece you or annoy you into not bothering. Mostly, right. And what I'm leaning towards the 50% back, only because of what Perplexity said as well, is that if they ask me to send them back, now I could be completely out the money, if that makes sense. Cannonball Shadow, that's a cool name. Cannonball Shadow. Happy Sunday, Cannonball. I like that name. I think I'm obsessed with Leverless controllers. Your fault. Where's my I can't hear. I gotta turn the volume up here. 1 second. Let's turn this off.
Yes,
turn this up. Let's hit him with the yes sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, turn the volume back down and put this over here. There we go. Background music, perfect. Shout out to Ken. I wonder how many you have, or what you're using now. Because yeah, once you start locking in, there's so many great options now. Vlad, you can have I can't talk. You can have duplicates, but not macros. Oh, thank you, Vlad. Yeah, Vlad answer for you. Thank you. Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. Only the directional was important to me. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And now, let me hold on, OG. Let me grab it, because now I'm starting to get nervous. Wait, where? I did it live, so I know I'm right. I don't have the power supply right now. Where can I plug it in at? I know you can, because I did it. I did it live. I remapped the buttons live. So I'm like second guessing myself, because that was a month ago. I have to grab it. Let me see if I can grab it. Hold on. No. Yeah, same. On new switches, I usually only order 30 or so. So to be completely honest, when I order switches, I usually order 90. And you guys are like, why so many switches? Well, I have a ton of pads, and if I like something, if I'm catching at a low, I tend to just get them now, and I don't think about it, especially all the tariff stuff. I just don't want to think about it ever again. So yeah, luckily the worst I've dealt with is delayed delivery facts. I did get the wrong caps on Satongs once, but I can't really jump. But I just ended up buying the caps separately to ensure what I got one. See, exactly. So that's where I'm at. I ordered them. I'm in the point now where I was like, well, I might as well buy it again, right? That way I can handle the dispute with them. Well, here's the other part. The 50% return, that's going to be a store credit. I kind of want to use that to order the Switch again, right? But maybe I'll order it again right now or tomorrow, because things are going on sale tomorrow for what they say on AliExpress for some Christmas thing on Monday. So I might order tomorrow and then let the credit sit in my account. I know I'm going to order something from AliExpress in the next 30 days. So I'm not just tripping, but it's a mess. Once I'm buying this cap separately, is sure what I got. Yep. Amy in is Amin. I think it's Amin 227. Shout out to Amin. Happy Sunday, Amin. Hey, Dr. Jones. May I know what keyboard set? Yes. There's a couple keyboards going to be here. So when I'm like doing development things or just typing all day, again, I have big hands, right? So my hands, they cramp up on a regular keyboard. They hurt, especially on a laptop. So this is the Logitech K860, and what's nice about this one is it has a USB adapter and it has 2 Bluetooths, so I can have 3 keyboards with this one. I just press a button and it jumps through all my computers and blah blah blah, right? This one here I've been using for like a good 10 years. I could put this on top of a Mac laptop, like you kind of set it on there and it won't, and you just like see this little nub right here. I'll put the trackpad here and I'll put the nub to like hook on the bottom of the laptop. So I just like boom and slide it forward, and it doesn't touch any keys or nothing. And I can type, and I have my trackpad right here. I'll take this with me wherever if I want to work at like Starbucks, something like that. I'll take this with me and I'll put this on top. And now I have an ergonomic Mac laptop on the go. So this is the Microsoft Sculpt kit. But what the problem is, which makes me so sad, during the pandemic, I ordered 4 of these because my wife, she likes these now too, because you know, all the typing all day, your hands get messed up. So I got her on them. So we ordered them that we had extras. They don't sell this anymore. I was getting these for $60. Now they're like $220 because they're the partnership with Microsoft and another. I forgot the name of the company, but you have to get. They don't make this model anymore. I've seen a version of this on AliExpress, but it's not, because I saw it at CES too. But I knew it wasn't this because the material felt different and the way it was sealed was a little different. But yeah. And what you're looking at here, this is a SmackApe Impact 80. This keyboard has 3 modes. It has the dongle, it has Bluetooth, and it can do Windows, Mac, and all that stuff. The switches on here, like a Frost linear. These things they sound good, they feel good. They're actually fantastic switches. The battery life is so-so. It lasts. Well, I mean, it's always connected to my PC. My PC is off, so maybe it's calling home and it can't find it. I don't know. I should just start turning it off. But besides that, it's wireless, and I did a review on this at the top of the year. They sent this out for review, so I use this when I stream just because it's connected to the PC you guys are watching me off of, the Windows box. This is connected to that, and this is connected to my Mac. So it's anyway, things you guys don't care to know, but I'm telling you anyway because I feel like it, because I'm frustrated. So that's what you're seeing there. So this is the Impact 80. Only thing is, right, the black one looked the best, but the letters are on the bottom. I'm telling you right now, they're going to drive you crazy, because when you're trying to put your password in the dark, you are not going to see what you're pressing looking at the sideways. So you may have to order extra keycaps and put them on top. But yeah, besides that, you know, great keyboard. I like this keyboard. Really good keyboard. Let me come up here. And I also have, it's downstairs, but I have the Keychron. This is on Woot for like $80. This is all, I can knock I can probably destroy someone's head with this thing. This is all metal. This one I don't really use. I just put the Haute42 X series switch there, and now I'm super happy. But what I don't like is, I don't like keyboards that sit like this. This whole ramp, why do they make it face you like this? I know my hands are long, but now I'm typing like this, and it kills my hands. So I put some foam on the bottom here, and that way it sits this way, so I can type more down. But anyway. But the one that I use to travel is this. I think it's the Keychron X15 Max. It's this one here. It's not the K3, it's the K15. This one. I use the Max, but same difference. This one. So this one uses Gateron switches, and I changed the stock Gateron was like a red V2 Pro, but this is my travel keyboard. So when I'm on the go, it gives me a more linear feel, no tactile bumps. It's wireless. It has wireless, Bluetooth, and dongle or USB. So it's all the different 3 modes, 3 different devices, all the blah blah blahs. But I got this last Christmas because I needed a linear keyboard for on the go for work. But yeah. So yep, those are all the keyboards that I have and all the switches that I'm using right now. Let me see. Sent. I only happened on the Satong order. To my recollection. Gotcha. If a shop sends me the wrong SKU, and yeah, we got to talk about this adapter too. Wrong SKU once, I don't order from that source, and that's where I'm at, right? I already. So what's funny is this order I have a problem with. I have to order from them again to get the same switch. And then it was funny is I have a second order with not even before, like the day before this happened, I ordered some deep sea pinks. So, well, if the second order is messed up, I'm gonna get seriously pissed off, and I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? If I have a problem with their second order, I'm gonna flame their store. I'm gonna make sure the whole show is ragging on them. Like every 15 minutes, I'm gonna make sure I stop myself and say, wait, don't forget to go back and rag on this store for messing my order up twice, because I've never had an issue on AliExpress in 24 months of ordering from numerous, or I think we all know before the tariffs, let's not lie to ourselves, AliExpress, it was our playground. I got a sweater sitting next to me. That thing was $7. I mean, I wear like because I have long arms, right? Long arms, long hands, long legs. I wear extra large for the length. Well, I'm an American extra large. It's not an American extra large. It's a little tight, but I gave it to my wife, you know. But point being is, it was $7 instead of $40. So I love AliExpress. AliExpress, I love you. You're my second spouse, but not like this. Don't do me like this. Don't let love go wrong. Let me check the chat here. There was shot. That happened with the Glorious G40 O-rings on Amazon. So I bought directly from Glorious instead. And see, with Amazon, you actually don't care because you just send it back. Amazon takes care of you. And I have PayPal protection, but just like Wolf, I don't want to get caught up in a PayPal tit for tat over $50. I want that. I want to save that problem for like a big order. You know what I mean? If that makes, I know it sounds weird, but that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, oh, that Logitech has similar separate part, like the one, like your main one. It's similar. The Logitech though, it is a beefier keyboard. It has the trackpad over here, has a number pad here, and also the way it sits. See that hump? It does like hump up, but I like, and the padding is a little thicker. The leather's a better, kind of better color. But in this one, I do like this a little bit more. The tactile is softer, but I always come back to this keyboard. Something about this keyboard just feels like home. I love this Microsoft Sculpt. I mean, I live in both. I'll switch, to be completely honest, if I'm coding something for a big project, I'll use this in the morning and this in the afternoon, or vice versa. Like I'll switch. And that the Gateron keyboard, I don't really like, I like Gateron switches, but I kind of don't. I can only use them for, because they get a little chalky. I can only use them for a little while. I kind of get tired of them. Why I don't, what's so weird is the Kasumi controller switches feel great. I put the Kasumis on that keyboard. I didn't like it. I don't know why. For keyboards, for typing, I didn't really like. That's why I've been looking for like a Kailh low profile, like the LoFree. I've looked for something like this, and I reached out. I might reach out to them again because it was during Black Friday time. They're probably busy. I'm gonna reach out to them again and see if I can get one of their keyboards in, because this is the only company I know doing Kailh V2 keyboards. The only problem is they don't have an Alice, like an Ergo or Alice layout. They don't have that. But they're the only ones with Kailh V2s for the keyboard. And I have so many Kailh V2 switches. I can make this keyboard feel how I want. I can make her dance. I'll make it rain out here. Right? So the flow is really what I'm looking at. The flow, probably, I need one that has like, probably this one, the 100 key probably. The Flow 2 100, but that's what I'm looking at. But yeah, the Logitech, you'll be just fine. It's on sale all the time too at Best Buy and stuff like that. The thing is, I saw your review where they said it wasn't possible to bind the left mouse button twice, like an M1, M2 button, but I also read that it's supposedly been fixed. Let me see something here. Where is my post? Because I think I put in my posts. Then again, I tested everything, but after a month you forget. It's called space, but you forget, right? Here it is. If you want to play 12 buttons, blah, blah, blah. If you want 16, you will need this. Provides SOD, support multiple, supports mapping of multiple buttons to the same function, right? Supports quick clearing, yeah, all that stuff. And here's the how-to page. Yeah, version VS121. Priorities and blah, blahs. I am almost guaranteed that you can do it, because I did it. I did it live. It's been so long I don't remember. Except my mind's a little flustered because all this stuff going on. But I can't confirm. Let me grab it off the shelf real quick. Coach, shout out to Coach. Happy Sunday, Coach. Yeah, I know. Vlog is like, yeah, I know. You see where I'm stuck? Vlog is like, what I want to do. Wolf does not endorse randomly any people keyboards. Yeah, that part. I should watch how I talk. But yeah, if anyone that orders a Keychron, their Q series, these things are heavy. Like, they are metal. Again, the only thing I don't like is the shape. I don't, well, and I'm seeing this a lot, even this keyboard. See how they have that, like, I don't know who thinks having your keyboard come this way is a good idea. Maybe the doctor says, but the doctor lied to me because my hands hurt. So I need it either flat or warped down, personally, just the way I like it. But I need a wrist rest too, but that's on me. But yeah, if you have a mechanical keyboard, the Kailh, I think they're ice creams. They're really smooth. I was shocked. I didn't, because I put the Guionworks Raptor Extremes. I put the Kailh Turbo Speed, the ones I use the controllers. And when I put them on a keyboard for typing, I didn't really like the controller feel when I'm typing. I don't know why, but I didn't. Kailh ice cream switch. Where's it at? Where's that? Right here. These switches here are like a 40 force, I want to say. Are they 40s? Yeah, these are 40s. They're 40 force. Smooth. And I don't know what it is, but on this keyboard, they just feel so smooth. And again, I don't want to jinx myself, because last time I said this, I didn't get enough time. I'm going to put more time into like confirm how I truly feel, but off the little minute I spent with it, I took all the Kailh Turbo Speed Silvers out. The ones I use on controllers, I took those out. I put the Raptor Works Extremes in here. I took those out, and we'll see how this goes after like a week. And then I don't know if I like them or not, but I need to connect this keyboard, because yeah. But yeah, that thing will definitely, you'll cold cock somebody with that thing. I mean, thanks so much. Yeah, let me see something. I can try it really fast here because the plug is right next to me. It's right here. We'll see if you can bind 2 up buttons to this. I'm almost guaranteed you can. I feel like you can. Here's the thing over here. Does it power up? Here's the other thing about this controller. This one and the Razer Kitsune, you can't use an extender. Like, you have to plug directly in or else it gets upset. It needs, there it goes, it needs full power, right? I'm trying to remember how I did this. I think you hold these 2 buttons. No, it's these 2 buttons. There it is. Okay, so you hold PlayStation. I'm over, all the stuff on my screen is like clicking itself because I'm in PC mode. This dumb thing. Close this out. Thank you. Close that out. Thank you. I can't see. Okay, good. Now I can see. All right, so here's what's happening. It tells you what your program is. So I'm programming up right now, so I'm gonna do a second up button right here. See how they're both flashing? And now if I think I press the program button. Which one was it? There you go. You press this button here. And when you're done, you just hold it. So now it's done. There's up. Yeah, you can do both. You can do both. You can do both. Yep. I thought so. I knew you could. I just couldn't remember. But it's that fast. And then I'm not going to clear it now because I'm going to like hold the show up, but you hold this button. I'm sorry. You hold this button here. Right, and it'll start flashing. That's how you program the core 12 buttons in the middle. Like, excuse me. That's how you do your individual buttons. You just want one button here, one button there. Then you hold this button again to stop it. And it'll tell you what you're programming. You are currently doing up. When I want to do both, like the extra, like if I want to do a second bind, you hold PlayStation and this button here. You hold them both. And it's going to look the same. The same up thing, but now I could tell it. Can I do 3? I'm going to hold it to cancel it. Like to save it, I mean. Up. Oh, you can do 3. Well, you know, you can do 3. You can do as many as you want. I didn't know that. There you go. Like, I'm sure I did this, like I said, last month. I just don't remember. Because I did it live. But there you go. Boom. So, question answered. Look at that. I'm saving the world here. Nice. Knocking my stuff over. Let me check the chat here. Thanks for stumble your Microsoft keyboard since you said they don't make anymore. Yeah. I love this Microsoft Skull. It's one of my favorite keyboards. I think that the Logitech one is the only option I have. Keychron's good, but perhaps not. Yeah, Keychron's expensive, and I don't want to say it's not worth it because it is worth it, but I don't use it, so it's not better because it's more. If that makes any sense. I'm using the wrong keyboard. And just gonna keep it quick here. I'm using the Microsoft Sculpt, and if you look for the Sculpt keyboard, please stop. It's out the way. Here's right there. Sometimes, see right now it's like 122, 173. If you can find it, you'll get a deal. But they had 3 different SKUs. They had the keyboard with the wireless numeric, sold out. I knew it. And then they had, look at this. This is the trifecta set. So I have this. This used to be like $100. I got it for $89. Now it's $5 because they don't make it anymore. And then you could also buy the keyboard individually. And when I would buy the keyboard by itself with the wireless kit, like I said, it was good for cheap. And this was during the pandemic. So I knew we liked this so much. I was like, we need to order a bunch. And the mouse is also ergonomic too. It's like a dome. And what's so funny is I use the mouse every stream. Y'all just probably don't notice with this right here. So your thumb fits in. It's like a nice little egg shape. It's perfect. I don't use it because I use my trackpad, but on Windows I use this, and all that stuff. All right, so let me scoot this out the way. Yeah, we're running out of space. And then, like I said, the Logitech is a very good Logitech K865, something like that. Was it 865? Something like that. Ergonomic. This one right here, boom. The K860. How much is this one going for? 150. Yeah, it's usually like 120. So 150. Okay, there must be something going on, right? 106. There you go. Boom. So you should be able to get this for around 120 is the average price. But 150, it must have gone up. Something's going on. Well, maybe the tariffs made the price go up because I think we were getting it. I got it for like 110 or 120. Yeah, catch a holiday sale and it'll probably be cheaper, but it's a really good keyboard. And it does 3 devices at once. Logo, you also use foam on your Leverless, right? I do. Is it just for height adjustment? So here's what I'm doing on the Sapphire in particular. I don't do any modifications to that, and that's because the keycaps in the Sapphire, they're 2 sets of plastic clipped together, and it has rails like locking in place, so it has a lot of resistance, and it has foam under. The Sapphire has a lot of things kind of like pre-done. So I would tell you for the Sapphire, don't do anything. Just buy your switches and put them in there, because the switches it comes with are flat. You're not gonna like them. They feel flat. They kind of like they just don't feel good. So you're probably gonna want the Groundwork Raptor Extremes. Those are really good switches. Shout out to everybody in the chat that put me on the lows. You're gonna, whatever switch you like, you're gonna, and I think a higher force switch is gonna feel better on there because it's not gonna feel as high force when you put it in there, if that makes any sense. But yeah, if you like MX switches, that's a great pad for the price, and it was on sale for like 140 during Black Friday, all that stuff. So yeah, and the height adjuster, when you're doing all that, it works as you expect it to. But it's one of those things where once you set it into low, medium, high, you'll probably never change it again. But the nice thing is you can do it, right? Because no other pads should do that. So yeah. Keychron Q16 is cool. Yeah, the Q16 is really good too. Cool. Oh, I said mouse buttons, but I actually meant the buttons and the levers. Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah. No, have you taken a look at the Kailh Purple Iris Linear? Purple Iris. Is that the one is that the snakes that Orville was talking about? The Kailh Purple Iris. I have, so fun fact, like I'm spilling all the tea today. I'm so mad. I'm gonna spill all the tea. I actually have these ordered. I'm waiting for them to show up. So that's even more so why I was confused, because I was like, wait a minute. And again, this is like a conversation that went on for like an hour. So as I'm like piecing my thoughts together, I ordered these switches from Kailh. And what's so weird is I can't see my order, so I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully my order shows up. Like I'm having a bunch of problems this holiday. So I ordered some of these too. And the force is a 30. So I'm a little nervous because that is that's a really low force for me, and the only low force that I've actually like really liked so far are the Tikitaka Panda V1s. I was shocked. And I've only played with them on plastic. I've not used them on I haven't used them on any other materials. I don't know if I truly love them, but the Panda V1s right here, these black and white ones, these are a 30 force. They're 30, so it should feel something like this, right? These are regular travel, and these are palm, right? So these here, like I said, I was shocked on a plastic base. I like these. They're smooth, like they have a soft touch, but they're snappy. I don't know what. I haven't spent like 1,000 hours like everything I have with the other switches, but they're good so far. But so these are coming, and hopefully my order's not messed up with these two. But we're gonna find out in like a week or two whenever these show up from Kailh. Because I forgot how long Kailh takes to ship. I don't remember. But yeah, those are really nice too. And again, those that don't know, these are the switches that we're talking about. These are the Kailh Black Kite Minis. I know what you're thinking, Code. Close your tabs. I closed them before I started the stream, but the tabs must go on. So they're back. It's these switches right here. So shout out to Orville and Sin. They put us onto these. These are the Kailh Raptor Series Black Kite Minis. These are brand new. They are 40 force. And again, I don't own them. They appear to be like a shorter travel than a standard travel, but I don't have them in my hands, so I can't tell you what it truly feels like. The price is right. And I think tomorrow things go on sale, so you might want to wait till tomorrow. See how it says sale coming soon. I think tomorrow it drops more. I don't know. Don't quote me, because they may raise the price for the sale. You know that goes. So don't quote me, but this is the switch that I'm talking about. And my order should look like this. Wait a minute. Let me see this picture. This person might got the wrong switches. No, those are right. Cause see how the top is flat? Yeah, is that the right thing? Yeah, they got the right thing. Yep, those are right, because those are flat on top and flat on bottom. And it's like a glass color, like a plastic color, so I can tell it's right. Whereas for me, mine, what they sent me was this. I should have got this clear top. They sent me this. It's very obvious. I'm colorblind. I could tell. This is like, oh, this is not the right thing. Sometimes it depends on enclosure and such. That stuff matters. Facts. Then yep. So switches are amazing and when used for X, but feel different Y. Facts. And that's where like my top 10 switches. My list is I think up to like 7 or 8 right now, only because I have 18 different switches. But these certain switches, I know if I put them on any pad, I know I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna be happy. You know what I mean? Because I've tested it on metal, plastic, and acrylic, and all the blah blah blah. So I've used them so much. Apple Maker Luma 40 keyboard also support. Oh really? What is this? Apple Maker. It's the only problem with this code. I need ergonomic. I need an ergonomic, but look at that. That's cool. I like the look. That's a cool look too. It's like my daughter would like this because she's looking for like a rhythm game keyboard, and this looks fun. It looks like light and happy, if that makes any sense. That's a cool looking keyboard. I like that keyboard actually. But yeah, I'm waiting for like a. And I thought about making. You know, I was thinking, I was like, I want to reach out to a vendor to make this exact same shape as the Microsoft Sculpt. Take out the switches and just have the Kailh. I want it to be dual. I want it to be Kailh low profile and Gateron compatible keyboard. Boom, the shape just like this. No, don't change. Don't get special. Don't overthinking it. Just resell this package with Kailh V2 low profile switches or Gateron switch compatible. Done. You know, and I'd be happy. This is metal. This is plastic too, right? But it never creaks. I put this in my backpack. I carry this in my car. I beat this thing up. You can see the pleather on the bottom does get. It's not even pleather. I don't know what this. It's like a. Is that vinyl? I don't know what it is. But who cares, right? I never. It gets dirty or it gets a little like it gets. You know, if you do like this, it gets that type of look. Scuffed. It gets scuffed. But who cares, right? It's a keyboard. I don't care. No one sees it. But I love this keyboard. And the Logitech's my second favorite love. My Geonworks Raptor MX switches will be here tomorrow. Nice Cannonball Shadow. So you're gonna like those. And banging this controller up. Like I said on here. They're right here. I actually have come out. These are the Geonworks Raptor Extremes. On this controller for me, I was very happy. And I'm glad you guys told me about these. And what was nice is the way the stem is designed, you'll be able to dial the switch to low, medium, or high. And what that means is when it's in low, the switch itself is about roughly 1/4 off the top. So if you put a quarter on your desk, maybe it's like one and a quarter, right? So boom, that's how high. So you could tap that fast, you'll hit it. If you put it in medium, it's like 1 1/4 to 1 1/2 quarters tall. So it's like super fast. When you put it in high, it's like 1 1/2 to 2 quarters tall. So again, the switches are super fast and all the blah blah blahs, right? And that for me, that's a big deal for fighting games or for Tekken, right? Because I move a lot in Tekken. I move a lot, so. Yeah, actually, I think I swapped them out last week live because I was like, you know, let me just do this. I've been telling Orville I'm gonna do it for like 2 weeks. Let me just do it right now. Thanks for checking. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Oh. Or go. Let's go. I'm like, I can't read because I'm so frustrated. Shout out to Goaty. Goaty123. I like that. Shout out to Goaty. How's the latency on the Sapphire? I would say this. When it comes to latency, I've played wireless. I played wired. I haven't had a controller yet where I feel like this sucks because I feel a delay. I haven't felt that yet. I know it's coming, but not yet. So wherever you play it, you should be fine. I'll put it that way because I didn't have any problems. So you know, the Lubig i75C. What is that? Leobog High 75C. Leobog. I said, why does that sound like something I would think of? That name sounds interestingly familiar. 75C. See, you know, it's funny. My daughter just asked for a keyboard for Christmas. She's playing these rhythm games, so she wants like a faster keyboard. She'll probably like something like this too. And this is wireless. It looks like. Is it wireless? I can't tell. Yeah, wireless too. Yeah, Bluetooth. Yeah, Bluetooth and wireless. Yep. And the price is good too. Look at that. The Royal Kluge has been coming up a lot. Y'all seen the Royal Kluges? These have been popping up a lot. Royal Kluge and Red Dragon have been popping up a lot. These guys. I need to see if I can reach out to them and see what this is all about. I have one of the controllers downstairs, and we're gonna have a lot to talk about their controller because they did some things good, but they yeah. It's so weird. It's not even a bad thing, but it's like it's kind of bad. We'll see how the discussion goes when the time comes for that one, because that one's a little interesting. Very weighty. Oh, there you go. Very weighty. Oh, it's aluminum trim. Oh, nice. A very weighty and fits Kailh and most image switch. Oh, nice. Cat on baby kangaroo switches are epic. Oh, nice. And I'm looking for Kailh low profiles, but that's really, I like that because it's a nice keyboard. I think someone bugged. No, you're fine, Goat. You're fine, Goaty. Did you try sending a picture of the switches to ChatGPT and having Chinese text translated? I didn't, because what I ended up doing was I sent them like here's your posting, here is a posting of the other switch, here is your switch, here's a picture of the other. Like the conversation was so easy that the only reply they can give me was, we don't sell that switch, so how can we send that to you? And my reply to them was, I don't care what you think or what you know. I opened your package and it was in there. So you guys figure out, call your flunkies and tell them, hey, you sent the wrong thing. I'm getting mean, but it's like, I don't care how you need to figure this out, but figure it out. This is your problem, not mine. But it was a lot of back and forth. Have you ever had any switches go bad during gameplay? You notice something weird, slightly off. You know what's so funny? I was thinking about that because they give you 2 extra switches. And so far, I haven't had a switch feel like that. I have got on a pad and felt like, where's a pad? Oh. So I have had these 4 feel more broken in than these 4, because obviously with Tekken's a 4-player game, you rarely touch these 4, right? So I can't tell if it's in my head or if it's real, where it is a spring, so if you push the spring up and down, it should wear out. But I'll be honest, I would say no. I've never had a switch feel like I need to get this thing out of here and put a new one in because I'm getting upset. Because you start losing, like I'll play with a controller, I start losing, and I can tell it's not me, it's the switch or the spacing. I can tell what it is. I'll stop playing with it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to the next. So especially on a good day, okay, it's not me, it's this. But yeah, so I would say no, I haven't. I should probably call out my top. And just to kind of like shed some light, here are my top 10 switches, but again, not in any order. Where's my list at? And as I say this, make sure you understand they're not in order, for one, and two, there is no best switch, there is no best This is just for me and what my hands like so far. I'm looking for the list here. This is what my hands prefer so far. I was going off of Discord. Whoops. Sorry guys. I was pretty pissed. Where's my top 10 list at? Here's right here. Boom, found it. And again, these are in order of release, not in order of like preference. So I'll paste it here. Hopefully it sends it right. Ugh, look at that. Okay, how did I delete this? Because that is all jumbled up. I'll say the names out loud. So here's where my hands are right now. Go back. Okay. 2024 LoFree Ghosts. Those are fantastic. 2024 Haute42 COSMOX Wind Engine Linear. 2024 the Kailh White Rains. 2024 Kailh Deep Sea Islets. 2025 the Haute42 Cosmos Gaming Shadow Hunting. Those are short travel. The Deep Sea Islets are silent, the short travel switches, and then the next short travel is the Kailh Sacred Falcons. And then a new switch I'm really liking so far is the LoFree Specter. They feel something like a wind engine, but they are really nice. And the new silent switch I'm starting to like is the LoFree Voids. They're not as quiet as the Deep Sea Islets, but they feel really good. Like they're snappy. So I'm really happy with those. So those are my top 8. And again, I think I have 18 switches. So out of all of them, those are ones I've put on so many pads, different materials, different brands, and I've been happy. I don't take them out. So that's my list right now. And again, I know I sent the list probably all jumbled up, so I apologize, but they're numbered. Let me keep going. Read chat here. Have you ever had any switch? No, yes. Once you get used to your switches, you'll know. Facts, Mel called it. You'll know. Crafty, shout out to Crafty. Happy Sunday, Crafty. What time of the month is it? It's the beginning of the month, so Crafty's probably chill. Well, no, you're hustling because you gotta get them sales in for the holidays. Is it? I wonder if sales are better right now because the holidays, people are taking their bonus money, taking their holiday savings, getting their spouse a car, getting their kids a car. I wonder if right now is a good time to buy. Like, not so much a good time to buy, but as a person selling vehicles, if it's a good time to be in the business. So that's really cool. Shout out to Crafty. Cannibal Shadow, just wonder how long switches during life. They say like X million presses. The only reason I've had to use my extra switches is when I take a switch out, try something new, I take the new one back out and put the old one in, I bend the pins. That's the time where I'm like, oh, thank God I have an extra because I can put the extra in its place. Because you're doing 16 buttons, so you're like 1, 2, 8, 12, and then by the time you get to one of these numbers, you got in a rush, you slid it in, you're like, I got in a hurry, you push down, it clicks in, and then when you start playing, you're like, why is my button not working? And you take it out, the pen is completely bent, you're like, God, you start cussing. So that's why you want to make sure you keep your extras, because it's going to happen eventually. You're going to bend one of your pins, so just keep the extra. Camel shell, usually years. Thank you, Go. Yeah, it's usually years, I agree. Even better, yeah. Yeah, rare to go bad facts. Crafty, daughter and I have been playing Toko. I missed the beta. So fun fact, I requested in September. I got accepted in the beta, but I didn't know they send you an email saying you have to approve the acceptance. You have to say, yes, I accept, right, essentially, right? Or verify. So you have to verify your email. I didn't click the verify into the beta link, and now I'm screwed. Now, because I want to play it right now. I saw Spider-Man and Ghost Rider, and I can't play. So I'm like, what the? But you've been playing, having a lot of fun. That's nice. I'm a little frustrated with Tekken facts. I don't know if you're feeling that. I am. Tekken, it's my favorite game. And you know what's so hard about Tekken? I was watching the Mike Hollow stream. I don't know if anybody knows who Mike Hollow is. Mike Hollow is a guy. He's across the river, across the pond, across the lake. He's in England, whatever it is, from America, and he'll do like it was just like him talking, and then one night King J got on, Pork Chop got on, Joe Budden got on. I just happened to be up that night doing homework. Someone was going on, I was just had to be listening. It turned into this huge like battle where they were all like, they were putting $100 in, 25, just like arcade style, like you such just talking trash. It was so much fun, but good fun, right? And I saw the Moonsault Slayer battle. But anyway, last street he was talking, like I put a comment there saying, look, I think if Soul Calibur 7 came out, I think if Dead or Alive, I think if Virtual Fighter, if there were more 3D fighters on the market, Tekken would get their act together faster. But since they're the only one in town, pretty much right now Tokon is a side scroller. Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, Invincible, the bald-headed kid, I forgot his name. You know what I'm talking about? Airbender. They're all side scrollers, so I can't sidestep at any of those games. So you're kind of like, Tekken's are looking like, well, what are you gonna do? You gonna play our game or play some old? You figure it out, buddy. Here, you figure it out. So that's why I keep going back to Tekken, because I'm hooked. I need the sidestep. I'm hooked. End of year hustle. This is the time I saw them. Oh, nice. Good time for bonuses. That's good. It's good. Well, just waiting for those new Kailh clicky Raptor short travel switches to drop. They were the white ones. I put it in Discord. I gotta find the name of it. But yeah, how did they ever fit click bars in this? That's what I was thinking too with the short travel to click. I don't know how they did it, but yeah. I'm rocking 2xKO right now over Tekken. 2xKO is really cool. My son started playing. Matter of fact, he's gonna take 2xKO next month. They're going to be on PS5 and Xbox, which is good for me because PC is fine, but I hate, like, I just want to sit in the chair and like turn my TV on and just kind of play. I don't want to think. And with PC, it seems like every time I turn this dumb thing on, there's an update or there's something going on. I kind of get annoyed. But yeah, I'm really excited for 2xKO. And if it's still free, it's even better, because then my son could play, I could play, we could play every now and then, and I just have a good time, just not get upset. You know what I mean? Whereas like some of the games I get upset because I can't lock in on the jump forward, jump back, fireball. I get, and I want to move. Sometimes like with Street Fighter, I get frustrated because I'll do forward. I guess I do it so fast, like Tekken, that they'll dash or they'll jump back and I'll get hit, and I'm like, oh, I have to like slow down my inputs, you know. And it's fun, but I love both. Street Fighter is a beautiful game, but it's funny how that works. But yeah, these new switches here, where's it at? These are the switch. I'm just, where'd it go? These are the new switches that I was talking about. These. No, these. Where are you? Right here. So these are the Kailh Raptor series. And what's so weird to me is most Kailh things you can find on their website, but you can't find the black kites anywhere. What does a kite mean? Oxford, the toy consisting of a light frame with thin material stretched over it. I thought kite was a medium to large winged bird. Oh, it's a bird. It's like the saker. I didn't know what a saker was. I never used that word before. But saker meaning it's a bird. It's a falcon. So these are all the Raptor series. That's why. So kite falcon. Okay, I see what you're doing here, Kailh. You think you're slick, huh? I see what you're doing. So you have your kite falcons, your saker falcons. Okay, nice. I like that. But again, what's weird is if you look up like Kailh Raptor series, you can't find them on their own website. You find the Sakers. And so it's Kailh just needs to kind of get their act together a little bit. How they do this, like Kailh Raptor series. The purple iris is part of the Raptor too. So the Kailh, like, so their Raptor series is going to be a whole lineup of short travel, regulars, silence. Like, they got a lot going on with their Raptor series, but they need to like pause for a minute and get all the listings out so we can see, because they're putting them on Twitter, but I don't really do a ton of Twitter. So here is and the only thing with these, I have these ordered. These are purple Gleeds. What's a Gleed? It's a Gleed or Raptor? How much would I bet a Gleed is a Raptor or Gleed Falcon? Is that a Falcon? It sure is. Wait. Paragon. Is a Paragon a Gleed? A Lapis Gleed? What does this mean? Gentian impacts. That's not even a real bird. It probably is. I'm just going fast. But anyway. What's Gleed mean? Bird of prey, yeah. Gleed is English word for, yeah, it's a bird. Okay. A bird of prey. Also, the word Gleed is a bird of prey. I've never heard that word before. What's English? I speak English. Maybe it's across the pond, the river, the lake, across the river, across the lake, across the pond. There you go. You Americans, America. What do we got here? But yeah, this Raptor series, if they could just show all of them in one go, because they also have another one. It's a clicky one. What was the name? I found it. I can't remember the name of it. Kailh Clicky Raptor. What was the name of that switch? I forgot the name of it. And again, if you go to their website, you won't find it. They don't even have them all here. But yeah, anyway, the new switch that I'm probably going to go and order them tonight or tomorrow when the sale starts back up. Where are you? It's these. And again, I already ordered them, but the order got messed up. But yeah, so Kailh right now has the Staker Falcons I have. Those are really good. These are the Kite Falcons I'm looking forward to. The Gleed Falcons, those are ordered. Those are on the way. So waiting for those to show up. The Clicky Falcon switch, I forgot the name of it, but there's a Clicky one. There's 4 or 5 Raptor switches right now that I know of. And I'm just curious what this is. The new short travel gets more popular, how it's going to work out and all that type of stuff. But yeah, and then also we have this new Brooks adapter. It's the Brooks P5, and this P5 adapter, so far, it's almost replacing the FGC2. It really is. We had some things going on in the house, so I've been able to sit down and really, because when I was using this, I used it with the 8-bit dough and I was having some issues, and I should update the firmware right now, but the firmware I'm running is the newest, but I did not put the beta new, so I need to put the beta on here and see if that fixes what's going on. And I see you don't trust it if it's not an official AliExpress listing or confirmed official. Peeps do list fraudulent listings for hot releases. Is it official? So what made me feel comfortable was I want to say Orville got his from here, and his arrived. So I know they're real. And the person I was talking back and forth with, they took a picture and showed me the switch. But what's making me wonder though, I have a funny feeling it was this picture. Where's my AliExpress? Did he send me this weirdo sent me the exact same picture? I'm gonna get pissed off. Oh wait, there's one more thing too. I'm sorry, peed off. I should be cussing. Y'all can't see what I'm talking about. This picture here. Where's the message center at? Did they send me you sneaky dog, you? Did you send me the exact same picture? Right here. Where's the pictures at? I'm gonna go up. Okay, they sent a different picture. Yeah, and I can't get this picture from here to there. I'll have to like pass it back and forth, but they sent me a different picture, so that's good to know. But yeah, if they mess up the second order I have going with them right now, I'm gonna blast them from here to Kingdom Come. We're gonna have a roast session with this company. We're gonna roast them. Gonna roast them. I halfway can't wait. I don't want them to mess up because that means I gotta lose out on money. I don't want to deal with all this nonsense, but I am looking forward to roasting somebody because this new controller that I'm dealing with right now, I don't know if I should roast them or not. And those that are kind of wondering what before I know it's the holidays, let me warn you what not to buy. Okay, don't. These are things that, again, there's nothing wrong with them, but just don't buy them. The Matrix M16. You're okay here. You're gonna see it's $40. Don't buy it. Like, I know, but it's only $40. I know, and it's full size. I know, and it looks like a Haute42. I know, and it has like a beautiful. Like the controller's fine. It looks nice. You can take the top off, change the artwork. The screen works. The pass report works. Everything works. Problem is my LB button. The soldering on the back already popped off. The switches on here. For a while they were saying Kailh switches at one point. These are not Kailh's, and I will show you very clear. Anyone go up. Anyone that knows Kailh's, these are not. Look at that, the shape of the top. Kailh low profiles don't look like that. So I saw in the description, I was like, oh, okay, now they're playing games. And I think I put in the reviews, they changed the description because it wasn't a description before, and I think they changed it, which is good. So my hope is Matrix takes the same thing, don't change anything. Replace the switches with Kailh low profiles. Make the body a little bit firmer because when Haute42 came with the R16, that frame is very thin and it creaks, but it was so new, you kind of let it go. We're in a point now where the world has changed. You can't. It says Gatorons. These aren't even Gatorons. These are Automus. Gee. See, stuff like this makes me upset because people get fooled. It's these. Click the button. Stupid thing. Getting frustrated. I want to say it's these. And just to confirm myself, is Automo and Gateron the same company? Is Gateron and... Let's go to Perplexity. Where's Perplexity at? Because I don't have to be logged in to use Perplexity. Are not the same company. They're separate. Gateron's Chinese. Automo's in the Chinese. They're different brands. So like stuff like this, like come on, man, like you don't need to lie to people. And again, maybe it is behind the scenes. I don't know. But to me, doing my Googles, Gateron low profile is not this. And I could tell you even more. I'll show you where I ordered the switch. Because I wanted black, so I ordered replacements. I will show you the switch I had to order to get these things. These are replacement switches. Where are you? Right here, boom. I had to go to a place called K Republic. And I'm showing you this because this pad and another pad, you don't want to buy this holiday season. Just don't do it. See, like Automus, they're not even Gaterons. They're clearly Automus. Because it comes with reds and I put the blacks in, so I knew like the pins are even different. Look at the pin layout. It's different. Like it's just weird. I don't know where people get joy out of, like, I don't know if I want to call it a knockoff. Like I don't know. How much? So for a pack of 15 or a pack of 35 is $10. So I see what they're doing. 110 of these is $25. So okay, that I see what you're trying to do because Kailh red switches. If I just got some no low profiles. Chalk V2. So the reds, $66 for how many? 110. So it's literally more than half the price. So I get what they're trying to do. Look, we got to save on cost. Let's get these for half the price instead of a red. But the problem is when you do that, I've had people like ping me on Discord. And they're like, "Hey, I got this, and things don't work, or things are acting funny." Or other people said they like it. Like one guy I know, he liked his. He got a metal one. It looks like a M16, like the M. But it's this. And it's like, okay, good. You're happy. I'm happy for you. Pay $40. That's a great price. But if you decide to get this, you'll be fine. Just expect it to die faster than the other ones die. I'll put it that way. That's what happened to me personally. Yours might last longer. I don't know. I'm not bashing the company because I don't know these people. But that's just, I don't want to just so many brands now. Yeah. The other one is this. Here's the other thing you don't want to buy this holiday season. Where's it at? Where's AliExpress? AliExpress, where are you? AliExpress, boom. Boom. Okay. So What you don't want to buy is this. I spelled that right. $5 mini? Something like $5 3D? I forgot what it was called. Something like this. Or these, like these 3D printed pads, right? The 14 button ones are fine. They're fine because you can't get that layout anywhere else. It's the standard looking ones. So they reverse. That's cool. Something like this. Ignore the price, but something like this, right? You don't want to get this, right? And the reason you don't is because where's it at? Where's it at? Right here. You can get C12 gone again. This dual pad C12 is the exact same thing. It's just better made because time passed, right? When I bought mine in 2023, it was perfect. But by 2024, it had been replaced with which is a newer model. So it's not, there's nothing wrong with those 3D printed pads. They are fine. You'll have no problems from my remembrance, but you might as well just buy the better version right here. Boom. C12. Why does the dual pad C12 never show up? This one here is just the same thing, but better built. You can change the artwork, all the blah, blah, blah. So if you see a 3D printed pad, these are mini, these are mini, not these, not those. Anyway, you'll know it when you see it. That's a mini too. Anyway, like a Sally box, like some of these different things, you know, just get one of these or get something else. Get a Zen. Like for $20 more, you get the Zen. Just get the Zen. You know, there's other options, but yeah, those two are the only things I would kind of warn you against. Everything else should be fine from my experience so far. Anyway, there's one more. I haven't done the review yet. I'll give you a glimpse just to kind of keep it fast. I haven't done the review yet. I'm actually going to rip that up pretty soon. I'll read the chat here in 2 seconds. This guy. Actually, a couple. They have... This guy, well, I haven't full tested it yet. I like so far, but there's something weird about it. And it's 20% off. The very fast review before I do it is the design of the acrylic, everything else is fantastic. Everything on this is nice. I like everything they did. It's a T. You guys know I love a T when I play Tekken, so this is exactly what I'm looking for. The switches are these jersey switches. I've never heard of these in my life. And again, this could be a legit, I know it's legit brands, they sell them, right? But it could be a high quality brand, I don't know. But these jersey switches, there's nothing wrong. You just can't find a lot of options. That's the point I'm trying to make. So if you go down this road, you'll be fine. It'll work. It's going to do what it needs to do. But if you want more variety, you're not going to have a lot of switch options. And I don't see the price. Oh, there's no price. Maybe you have to call to get the price. I would not be surprised these switches are like $20 too. That's probably why they used them. But it almost feels like, well, why don't you just, you know, and I know Royal Clue uses their own switches, so that's why. It's not a big deal. So if you see this, you'll be from, I mean, I'm not going to say the because I haven't finished the review, but that's the only thing I wish they didn't do, because the box is fantastic. Like, it's so weird, so the packaging is good, but everything about this is, it's a T16 version 2, the C version, version 2. Everything's fine, but the switches are just not, you don't have a lot of options. That's the point I'm trying to make. Whereas the other one, this one, I would tell you just don't get that one yet. Wait for the version 2 of that pad and they'll fix everything. The version 1 was not good at the other Matrix. Right click, inspect element, and copy the image, your image to inspect. Oh, thanks. I should have done that. So thank you. How to acquire an embedded image. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a very good point. As long as there's a bunch of JavaScript embedding nonsense overlays, facts. I've been looking at those Kailh Sacred switches just now. Yeah, Cannonball. They there's a few different Raptors, and since they just came out in the past month, this is very common where a new switch comes out and trying to order them, it's not a problem, it's just different. Only one that's very stable is LoFree. LoFree is very good because all they sell switches. They are very good about saying, look, hey guys, we have a new switch announced, go to our website and get it. You can't find them on AliExpress, can't find them on Amazon for the most part, but you'll always find it on their website, and I like that. The Surfers, I started testing these, and so far I thought I was liking these, but I don't. So far I don't like these yet. The Hades, I started testing these because they're really quiet, but I don't think I like them for fighting games. Like these two, I don't think I like for fighting games yet. But these LoFree Specters, I like these a lot so far. I don't want to oversell it, but I like them. They're my top 10. These Voids are in my top 10. Where's the other one? The Ghosts, my top 10. So Specter, Void, Ghosts, from LoFree. These three are definitely my top 10. These are fantastic switches. And they have a new shape. What's funny is I had to open one of these up. You use like a little screwdriver to pop the bottom off now. You don't need like the switch opener tool, so that's kind of cool. And they just snap right back in place. But yeah, the Voids have like a weird little tinks, like a metallic ting sound, but it's not a big deal. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like an electric ting. And the Ghosts, we all know the Ghosts with some O-rings are quiet, they're smooth, they're fantastic. They go on everything. I've been using for almost 2 years now. Those are really good switches. So hopefully the Spectre and the Voids, you know, continue to be really good. But I like them so far. Well, I think companies are just rushing out offload stock this time of year. That's a good point. Unsuspecting customers rushing to buy last minute, present stuff so they don't ask questions. That could be it too. Yeah. And well, yeah, I don't. And what I'm wondering also is because I have a manufacturing site that I get stuff from. I haven't seen those come up in there yet. So I don't know how this other company's getting the switches early. That's what's making me wonder also, like, how are you guys one of the only people selling them? That's pretty rare for a Kailh type of thing too, unless they made them custom. Because the HJK has these Luke switches. I can't find these things anywhere. So this pad I'm reviewing right now, and this pad it's coming along, this review. The only problem is how to connect to PS5 is very finicky. Like very finicky. It's kind of a headache connected to your on Xbox or PS5. I can't lie, it's a headache so far. But once you're playing, it's fine. Once you're using it, these Lukes feel really good. They're soft, they play fine, but that's what's kind of holding up this review. Is just like, okay, why is it such a headache to connect this thing to a console? And the headache is the adapter doesn't always see it. That's weird to me. I don't know why, but it doesn't always see it. When it works, it works. When it doesn't, you're just like, ugh, you know, you're kind of fighting the dumb thing. But there's a lot of like new switches coming, so they need to kind of figure this out. Did you see the new Haute42 magnetic CAT levers? Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Wait. Speaking of Haute42, I did not. So we're gonna check that out right now. Haute42 Booter X. This is new. Let's go to all their websites. Let's go to AliExpress because I'll show you what this is. Here's the Booter X. So if you're on Xbox, they have a new booter. And what's so weird is this booter is $45, which is pretty standard price for nowadays, right? But if you get there, let's see here. So this is the new Booter X that, as far as I know, just came out today, as far as I know. It's black. It says Booter X. I wish the white one would have been. Well, I guess PlayStation is usually white, so I see what they were doing there. But yep, this one's for Xbox One, Xbox Series, all the blah blahs. But it's a nice. That's a cool to have a booter, a nice compact booter for Xbox players. So that's really cool. And the price is standard, so that's a good price for after tariff business, right? Because we know before the tariffs is like $35. So with the tariffs, it kind of is what it is now. But you know, boom, this one's sale. So I'm not logged in, but you know, if you log in, you might get a better price. Let's see what else they have going on here. Store. So codes, some about new pants. Go up a little bit here. Go up. Let's check this out here. What is this? A split layout pad? This is what I was asking for. Hold up. What is this? Hold up. Hold the phone. What is this? Haute42. See, I knew they were going to. I did not tell y'all. I called it. I told you they were going to do something magnetic. I told y'all. I knew, or Hall Effect, all the different things. I knew Haute42 was going to be the one to do it because they just do stuff. They just do stuff. Let's see here. Hold up. Hold on. I'm trying to see their store here to see what the price is on if you're logged in. Look at that. There's the black and the white. Why is there a difference? Oh, the white comes with red. The black is better. Actually, it's three. There's the black and white. And it's magnetic. Please hold. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I'm looking at the right thing here. I knew Haute42 was going to do a magnetic or something holo effect, all the different things. I knew it. I knew it. So let's see. All right, now let's dig into this more. Yeah, this appears to be legit. So let's see what we got here. Click this. What the? So it's on the C platform. This is my feedback. This is exactly what I asked for. I asked, wait, what is keycap size? Please tell me the 25s all over across. I want it. Where's the keycap size? Cause I need, stupid thing. Give me the pictures, please. Like, go down here. AliExpress and all your nonsense. Okay, first, let's slow down, slow down. Take a breath. 18 buttons, magnetic, CAT. Oh, wait, this is a C, so it's on the C platform. We know that much, right? But it's called the AT. So the CAT. Oh, dang it. Booter X. Okay, they're selling the Booter X there, blah, blah, blah. This is high value. Okay. I don't need to put that in. Like, we already trust their brand at this point. The buttons are adjustable in 3 levels. Designed specifically for combat player. I'm a combat player. That's me. It comes with a magnetic panel and a hand rest, which can also have DIY patterns. The buttons are adjustable in 3 levels. And the back is an integrated anti-slip pad. We know that. Uses PPT, blah, 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 blah. Input modes, blah, blah, blahs. Large size, blah, 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 blah. Your dream leverless. I see what they did there. They're talking to me. I see what they did there. It's got the tiger stripes on the bottom. Interesting. 2 colors, the white and the black. The black comes with the tiger stripe buttons. Yeah, buddy. So the white is your classic generic white with black keycaps. Those are 23s. I think those are 23s. Because it's a C. It has to be a 23. It's a C. The 2 bottom up buttons are pretty close together. To look at that. The home row is very. Those are big blocky squares. Extra large screen. I like the large screen. Okay. Let's come back here. Go down. Magnetic panel. So we know about that. Change the artwork. Good to know. And is that a clear top? Or they finally listened? Well, I'm gonna say listening. I think they had a problem with their vendor. That's what I personally think. I think that is a clear top. I hope it's a clear top because I didn't like the frosted tops one bit. Not at all. Mag design. We know about the. Is it push buttons? It says magnetic design. Well, they all have magnets. Hide mount. What were they thinking? Do not want those clicky switches on my controller. Let me read the chat. So let me click. Wait, first of all, shout out the Field Reporter Code. Shout out the Field Reporter Sin, Orville, MB Wolf. You guys keep it like, yeah, code. Yeah. Where's we gotta put a cheer on there. Where's my cheering? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. Big yes sirs and air horns. Wow, I should have known. I knew. All right, so hold on. But it's not magnetic, so I'm wrong. This isn't what I think. I'm wrong. Did you get a chance to reach out about the loop switches? Mel, I didn't. You know, actually, I forgot about that. Let me write that down right now. What's out the way? Of course, my pen is dead, of course. I can't write right now. Support email. This microphone's right in my face. Email, restock, or like how to reorder them. Because so far the looks I like. I want to try them on different pads. Like how to order more. All right. And I have ugly handwriting, so who cares? That's me. Don't judge. Doctors have ugly handwriting. We all know this. Okay. Actually ended up taking the black kites out and putting back in the 6. Really? Oh, so you already got the black kites. What were your thoughts, Mel? I'm curious. And I wonder if you ordered from the same vendor. Did you get... So, Mel, did you get yours from this Xiaomi Shao Yu. I have to look it up in a second. Crafty, how are the tears been? So far, I would say, for the things that I ordered, the tears have been fine. I can honestly say I haven't had a bunch of headache dealing with the tears and all that type of stuff. I really haven't. So I feel fortunate in that respect, right? Because it could be worse. And there's nothing really crazy I've ordered that would cause a tariff problem yet. So I'll kind of put it that way. But yeah, I would say if you need some AliExpress, what's been good to me so far, I'm gonna jinx anybody. We had some things come from Canada from a friend, and there was a receive import tax from this one. Like if I mail Crafty a package, I send to him in if he's pretend Crafty's in Canada, pretend. I pay $30 to send it. When he gets to his door in Canada, or excuse me, he spent $30 to send it from Canada to me. When he gets to my door, I had to pay another $25 to receive it. So it's $55 for my daughter to receive her gift from her friend. That was like a month ago. So on that side of things, that's a mess. From AliExpress, I've had numerous orders since May, at least 10 orders since May. And I don't want to jinx it, but none of the orders so far have been like, here's your package. And what they do is they tell you, you can't give a check, you can't give credit cards, only money order or traveler's checks. You have to give the exact amount, so I'm probably rambling, but yeah, not yet. Do you have any alternatives to the shadow hunting switches? I do, the Kailh Sticker Falcons. So the shadow hunting and Kailh Sticker Falcons are the two, and one more, the 3 short travels I've experienced with. Shadow hunting are fantastic. Kailh Sticker Falcons feel pretty much the same, right? So both are fantastic. The Tikitaka Panda V2s, right? Those are short travel. Those are the first ones I got back in like May, or excuse me, like March. They're fine. They're a little bit of a flatter feel, like the Sakers and the shadow hunting, when you're tapping them, they kind of snap back really quick, right? They can snap back quick. With the Tikitakas, they come back, but they're just a little bit. It's just a little bit flatter or less snappy. Like I don't know how to explain it, but fantastic. There's nothing wrong with them. Good switch. I have them on like 2 pads, so they're fine. It's just that was the thing I felt after over time. When I first got them, I didn't know any better. So these are fine. They're short, they're snappy. But once I felt the Sakers and the shadow hunting, they tend to pop back to neutral quicker for my hands. So yeah, those are the 3 that and again, had my other one showed up yesterday, I would have 4 to talk about, but I only have 2. Merlin said, well, magnetic switch. I know. I had a feeling, Merlin, but I think I was wrong. I spoke too soon. I apologize. I got us all excited. Oh, I like that. They put the high mountains in the mid. Okay. I gotta stop the music. For a second here. I am almost guaranteed they're listening to my streams. And you're like, well, how do you know? I'll show you. No one was doing this till I said it. Here is the Mavericade S4, S2. I don't remember which one this is, but Mavericade. Shout out to Mavericade. I actually met the owner of Mavericade in person. Super nice. He's Canadian. Why am I eating Canadians today? I don't know. I love Canadians, but adds America. But no, all jokes aside, I met their owner at Evo. Super nice guy. He had the new split controller with him. We talked. Let me play with it. Pause. We talked for a good bit. And really nice guy. So we have the controller here, right? His original menu system was all like reds or crystal. I forgot what button, but it's the same button across the menu. Well, if you're looking for home and start, there's no words, right? You don't know what you're pushing because I put artwork on here. So what I did was I put the hide mountains or the wizard. I put wizard switches for the home. Hear that click, and then the start button. Hear that click, and the other 2 have nothing. So that way I know when I reach, I found home, I found start, and this is back and select. They have no sound. They're just red. These are just reds. What did Haute42 go and do? What did they do? They put wizards on the menu row. But who does that? Does Dr. Jones do that? And then they put regular switches everywhere. But who does that? So shout out to me. What else do we got here? I don't know about these keycaps. Uh-oh. Is that the big difference between these two? The keycaps. Oops, I'm on the wrong keyboard. Whoops, come back. Where's my mouse and stuff? Where's my mouse stuff? Here's the mouse. And where's my other keyboard? And I'll read the chat here in 2 seconds. Shout out to codes. Shout out to Wolf, because Wolf's the first one to put me onto the booter, and I didn't even go to the store to see what else they had out today. This morning I had time to really check anything out, so I didn't check the Discord either. Usually I check it every day. But it's you know so funny? It's always days that I don't check it that things come out. Yeah, they're 24, 26. It's basically, basically 23s, essentially. But these are new keycaps, so we'll see how these go. Because they look taller, and usually when they're tall like this, they're a little bit, I don't want to say heavier, but a little bit heavier. And I hope they don't have rails that clip in. I hope they don't. Wait, there's rings on the top too. Is there rings? I think there's a ring underneath it to keep it so it doesn't go flying out. I bet you there's a lip on the bottom so they slap against the bottom of the top so they don't go flying out. Did they need to do this? I don't know. We'll see when it's get here in person. So the menus are high mountains. I like that. And I'll probably take the extras out and put reds and keep the home, start, and turbo as high mountains so I can find those when I need them. But it's gonna be kind of big, but who cares, right? Who cares? That's cool. And their up buttons here on the bottom, those look very close together. We'll see how that works out. I know, Merlin. I'm looking at the chat here. Merlin, this is like 10 minutes ago. I apologize. I got you all riled up. I got myself riled up. I thought it was magnetic. I apologize. Rubiano, I say this wrong. Arboniao, there you go. Shout out to Arboniao. Happy Sunday. Well, just got the GK18. Oh, nice. And now I may have to get this new operating split. Shout out to Bonya. He's like, what's happening here? They sucked me back in. As soon as I'm out, they sucked me back in. Code. Let me scoot over here. Let me come back so everybody can see. Oh, I'm zoomed in. That's why I'm all zoomed in. Actually, 4-way button. What? Chris play. Okay, this is nonsense. Up M1, M2. Wait a minute. Wait. I know what this is. Is that a plastic version of this? So the M Ultra Gen 2, the buttons here, so they added this back, because look, the M4 button's missing. I mean, excuse me, the M4 button is there. So they put the, wrong button. They put the M4 here, so M3, M4, M1, so these three are going to get, so these two spread open, right, spread them wide, yes sir. So they get spread open, and then you're going to have two up buttons down here. I like that, But it's on the C, where's my C at? Okay, my C is downstairs, right? So, but since the C is downstairs, and you know what's funny is in the picture, the lip looks bigger than the C. Is this a new C platform? Oh my God. Where's my post-it? Hold on. Let me see if I can screenshot what I posted, because I think I just brought this to life. I'm taking full credit. Hold on, where is the Haute42 server? Feedback. Split. Search for split. I'm gonna take a screenshot so y'all can see what I put. Right here. This is me. I need you guys to boost this post, because I think this is me. Can I copy this? Copy message link. Can y'all see this if I paste it here? We'd have to log in to see it. You gotta be logged in. Dang it. I'll take a screenshot. How do you take screenshots on Windows? I hate Windows. Print screen. Wait, I know I'll do it. I'll do it on the Mac. I'll take the picture on the Mac. Here. Okay, you guys look at this for 2 seconds while I take a picture of this. Okay, move this over here. I'll come over here to Mac really fast. Because when you see my post, I think I called this out. Okay, right here goes split. Move this over. Perfect. So right here, I'm gonna go into my posting. I'll make this bigger so I can get a good screenshot of it. Oh, it doesn't get any bigger. Okay, boom. Right here, boom. So I'll take a screenshot of this. See, I love Mac. You could just take your own screenshots like nobody cares. And I posted this 6 months ago. I'm a god amongst men. I am a god amongst men. I need to I need to get that sound effect. I've been trying to find it, but I meant to do it myself. Use AI or something, because I want a sound that says, "I'm a god," like Spartan voice. "I'm a god amongst men." Like when I play Tekken and I win, I want to like destroy someone's day. I want to emotionally hurt them. Okay, boom, got him. Got it, boom. Okay, so now I can show you what I posted. Come over here. Where show topics? Come down here. This one. Copy link. Paste and go. Okay, boom. Now y'all can see it. So what did I say? What did I say? I would love to see a split layout and 2 new models. Okay. You would have 2 full-size pads with lap play and a split layout down the middle with the button size and layout of the T, because we all know I love the T, and the other model with the button size and layout of the S. Where's the keyboard? Okay. We're okay. This is very much the S to the C, but same difference, S and C. Okay. Back to just to take the T, just take the T and S layouts and split them apart. You know, X millimeters apart. Who cares, right? Split them apart. 2 power ports, top and left side. We want that. A pass-through port at the top. The Ultra Gen 2 screen. What do you know? In the middle. Well, I said the middle would be cool, but middle or the top left. The middle would be cool. Like Maverick puts it in the middle. I actually like in the middle. The middle or top left. Acrylic build or metal build like the Gen 2, boom, 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 on the platform. And what's funny is I actually modified this. When I first posted this, I set it up to C platform. That was in June, because I actually changed it like a couple months. I changed my post, I edited it. But initially I said the C platform. So you would have a split M Plus and a split M Ultra Gen 1 or Gen 2. So you would have T split, S split. That's exactly what I asked for. And look what we got. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let me read the chat. You're welcome. Let me read the chat. You're welcome. You're welcome. He said, "I'm looking at this. Just the GK18. No, you definitely got to get this now. You have to. You have to." Oh, I think no. You're right, Kailh. It wasn't. I thought it was Hall Effect. I got excited for a minute. The magnetic threw me off, so I apologize. Arboniel. So not Hall Effect. No, Hall Effect. It's not. It's not. Or Arbiano. Yeah, it's not. Didn't know how to partner with Mad Cats. It does look like a Mad Cats, doesn't it? That definitely looks like Mad Cats. Now the SAT and the T fat. See, Wolf's already read my mind. 10 minutes ago, Wolf read my mind. The SAT and the TAT facts. High mountains. He's high mountains. Yes, he's excited. Milos, shout out to Milos. Happy Sunday, Milos. Still waiting on my B62 on ride. What? Can't play on DualSense. Yeah. When did you order? I wonder that's coming. You're gonna like the B16. It's small, but you'll like it. Arbony, I wonder if the Kailh short throw switches work on this new. They should. Their switches, they should work. They're Kailh low profile V2s. They're going to work. Now, I ordered from the same vendor. Okay. So maybe I just got a bad situation. So considering I know you, I know Orville, and I think one other person I know personally that got theirs from the same vendor. I don't know what they did wrong with my order, but I'm just going to write it off as a fluke. I'm just going to take the 50% offer, order them again, because I and just kind of be done with it, And then if we'll see what happens. What happens? Cannonball said thank you. Yes, sir. That was me. I have the deep sea islets and the M Light, and they feel great. Deep sea islets are fantastic, and they're silent. Here's what I was talking about with the deep seas. AliExpress. So I didn't realize at the time there's 2. I would order these a long time ago. There's an Islet pink and an Islet white that I didn't know about. So here is the white. These are 43 force, right? And these are the pinks. And these are 35 force. So I have these and I love these. 43s are fantastic. They're smooth. They're super quiet too. So we'll try these out. I know they're softer, but I'm curious how these are going to feel. So these are the ones, and it happens to be from the exact same vendor. So it's the same one, the Shell store. This is somebody else, but the one I ordered from the same vendor. So anyway, yep. Come. Yeah, the deep seas are fantastic. So going to try the black kites on that pad to see how they feel. Nice. Yeah, I can't wait to hear what you think, because I know I got to mess with somebody, they didn't like the shadow hunting. But again, short travel is not for everybody, because depending on the game you're playing and how you use your controller, it could be too short and like too flat, and it, you know, just doesn't feel good. And that's the thing I tell people. You should be happy that it's an option, because if you really think about it, we'll say 5-10 years ago, you had an Xbox controller and you had a PlayStation controller, and you better figure it out. Like, if you don't like these buttons that are too mushy, like, you name the reason. If you're not happy, hey, too bad, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that we have, you know, 18 different switches or 20 some different switches now. I know it can be overwhelming, but you could be in a position where you had nothing but one. So yeah, I'm glad you're finding what works for your hands and your playstyle, because there is no best switch. My top 10 is just for me, but there is no best switch. I modded my DualSense Edge. Where you go? Boom. You mod your DualSense. You know what's so funny you say that, Crafty? Let me look this up, because one of my original PlayStation controller, I've had like 2 years. The left stick is drifting. Like, as soon as I turn it on, it drifts. So let me look at what you just set up real quick. Let's see if I can find that kit. Maybe it's a kit that do the whole thing. I've heard the Ghillie. I know that name, Ghillie Kit, TMRs. Is it a kit or is it a brand new controller? Oh, it's a kit. It's a kit. Buy on Amazon. $20? That's not bad. $20. Okay. PS4, PS5. Okay, I need to look into this, because mine did die. And it just happened like about either a month ago, something like 2 weeks to a month ago. Okay, I'll keep a note of this. We gotta continue reading this too, because you're welcome. I have requested this. You're welcome. I called this. This is in June. I asked for this in June 2nd, 2025. Haute42 is not playing around, because if I asked that fast and they had time to get with their engineers and make it, if I asked June 2nd, the engineers got working, they had a production ready and shipped by December. July, August, September, October, November, December. Within 6 months, they went from ideation to prototype to alpha beta to production to ship and deliver in 6 months. Haute42 does not play around. I don't care what anybody says. Haute42 does not play around. And Dr. Jones is right here for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to help you. I'm going to bring your dreams to life. Look, I brought your dreams to life. Right there. Right there. Look at, wait. Oh, it's right. Wait a minute. I didn't get this far. This is why you got to finish reading. Reading is fundamental. You can adjust they took the sapphire design. Oh. They're using this comfortable wrist, and they made the wrist res. Okay, let's feel the smooth skin-like touch. Okay, that's creeping me out. Skin-like touch is a little creepy, but okay. It's all marketing. It's all marketing. So wait, the button. Wait a minute. So the buttons can be converted to short or regular. Let me read the chat for you. Shout out to Milosh. Happy Sunday, Milosh. It will take like 2 weeks at least, I think. Yeah. Code. I will think 2026 will Haute42 is solve it. Yes. So here's my next prediction before we continue these pictures. You know, I've been reading my other chat. I apologize, my other chat. I've completely been neglecting you guys because I can't see it. 2 seconds. Right here. Shout out to Trini. Shout out to Trini. Happy Sunday, Trini. Soko. Shout out to Soko. Happy Sunday, Soko. And Cannonball is in that one too. Okay, both. They're on both. I have like 3 different streams going on, and the other one's out of my sight. I couldn't see it, so I apologize. I think 2026. I've been saying this, right? It's going to be the year, and I know the tariffs are going to delay some things, but I almost guarantee there's going to be Hall effect, magnetic. Was it induction, Hall effect, magnetic? You know, all that things. I think those 3, one of those 3, Haute42 is definitely, they're going to be the ones to do it. I personally think, but because I know Speedy Labs is already working on something really cool. He showed it in his Discord. So shout out to Speedy. Speedy's always crafty, so I like Speedy. He's on to it. And I've been saying this for I don't know how long. Speedy, I got to interview you. I met you in person. Speedy's super nice in person too. Really cool cat. You know, actually, all the vendors were cool. I'm not going to name the ones that were not nice, but every other vendor that I met, Speedy Labs was cool. Maverick was cool. Who's the Impress? Not Impress. The gorilla. The yellow F. Is it FGF? FGC? What's their name? What is your name? So I want to give you guys your flowers. What was their name? Oh, it's gonna bother me. I forgot. Oh, right there. SGF. What's their real name? Because they sell the Gladius. I met him. I met his mom. His mom was super nice. Met the whole family, the whole team. Okay, SGF. SGF. I forgot what SGF stands for though. But anyway. I'm like pausing the show because I'm really curious. All right, I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna let it go. But shout out to SGF. They're really nice too. So those folks are really cool. There were some others that I met that were not so nice, but those 3 people were super nice. Super, and actually the Hayes team, they were super nice too. The new Smack. Anyway, let's continue. Because we got a lot of. Look at this. This is something I did not expect LoFree 2 to do. Close that soon. This is totally different. Wow, they really put a lot in here. More than bigger, entirely better. Ooh, we got a new catchphrase. More than bigger, entirely better. Featuring a larger body. I think a split T is coming. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put a feedback. I'm gonna make a new feedback. I want a split T. I want the split T. I want it now. Because if you like the T, there's not many options. Let me read the chat. I'm getting a little excited. Let me read the chat here. What I hate about Leverless is that you always have to switch modes between PC and PS5. Oh, gotcha. You can't just plug and play. Milosh, I will say that is half true. And here's what I mean by that. It's less the Leverless problem. It's more Xbox. It's more PlayStation. Nintendo, to be completely honest, is them too. And because Xbox is so far behind, they don't care. It's like, just use our stuff. They don't really care. But it's more those 3 saying, look, you can only use our, like, I mean, usually Sony, Nintendo, you can only use our identified controllers. That's really what it is. That's why you have so many like connections and all these different adapters. It's really not the firmware that's the problem. It's more the vendor, like PlayStation and Nintendo. That's in my opinion, if I'm being honest. Merlin, I want to see Haute42 vendor at Evo, but I doubt if they'll come. You know what's so funny, Merlin? I know that would be kind of cool. I don't. At the rate they're going, so another side point. Evo is in August essentially, so that's January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. That's 8 months away, right? Evo is not cheap. If you just want to like go and just chill out, oh god, so that's how much per month divided by 2. So you're looking at $90 a month to save up. Just stay at a cheaper hotel, but it's like that's $90 a check, excuse me. $100 a check, you'll be at Evo in August. So that includes everything: your food, your hotel, your days, all the things, your tournaments, all the stuff. That's a lot. And all your treats and your gifts, supplies, that stuff. That is a lot. But anyway, back to business. I like the new catchphrase. I hope they come to Evo. That'd be really cool to see a Haute42 booth at Evo. That, you know what's so funny? Oh, it's in June. They got moved to June? Wait a minute, wasn't Evo? It was July or August, because I remember I came back and I had an issue at work, like right when I came back, the week after. Am I saying that right? Am I right? Wait. Now you got me thinking. Evo 2025. Oh my, you're right. It was June 26th. I'm completely wrong. Shout out to you. No. It was August. That's what I thought. It was August 1st to the 3rd. Start.gg. Yeah, it was August. What did I reject all? It was August 1st to the 3rd. But I guess, probably next year. Because this is June. Is that 2026? It's 2026. I see. I got you. Thank you. I see what you're saying. It's in June this year. Got you. Okay. Oof. Okay, that's 6 months to save. Oh, okay. That's a little tough. Okay, let's see what else I predicted here. Oh, wait, it's coming down a little bit more. Cable security class. Oh, let's go. Wait, they changed this too. They are using Quamba tech designs here. Wait, is the Ultra Gen? Where's my Gen 2 at? Okay, no, I take that back. Because the Ultra Gen 2 has the same class. It's right here. And actually, it has a spring loaded to it. Snaps. I like that. Yeah. I wish I got the blue one. Oops. I gotta print new stands. That stands are getting loose. Let's scroll down some more here. Oh, look at that. It comes with the X series padding on the bottom. Okay. So you get the foam on the bottom. Your boot cells, or your, is that the boot cell or the art removal? It's probably boot cell. I can't tell in that picture. Tournament switch, light switch. We all know about that. Look how flat. Oh, so it has rings on top, like little flat rings. So they're going to Tikitaka because Tikitaka S15 does this. I don't really care for the rings. So I don't really care. It's not bothering me because they're low. If they were, oh wait, this might be. Is this an R? Because those are rings. Is that an R? That's the push button. Gotcha. Then push point picture lift. Okay, gotcha. Yep. The push button. 2 USB-C ports. Hand support. Good. So they made it taller on the bottom, so that's good. So at least that way, because your wrist rest on the C is very short. Comfortable wrist base. This is an R. Look at the picture. This is an R. Okay. I didn't ask for this, but it's fine. The R's. I like the R's. I have no problems with that. Now I gotta change the title to brand new Haute42. Ambient LEDs, we know about that. Base lights. New DIY wrist rest feature. They went after the Sapphire. That comprises a single piece molded TPU anti-slip pad. Okay, we got that. Diagonal, anti-slip diagonal pads, got that. Splash screen, we know about that. Yeah, we know about all this stuff. The artwork is okay, so it's a standard C type artwork. It's nice and thin. Custom templates, we know about all that. Galkeys is the best artwork right now. Wait, what is this? Is that aluminum coming? Look at that gold. Look at that. Oh, what if they had these for Evo winners? You get the gold top. I like that white top. That's cool too. Does it come with plugs? It comes with, wait, what is number 6 the plugs? The rings. Number 6 is the hot blocks. That is the hot blocks. I knew it. They're kind of hard to install though, so I hope people don't mess anything up. They did a slightly cooler weather. Facts, yeah. You're not showing us. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Kailh. Thank you. Yeah, I'm missing. You guys missed a lot. Let me come back up. I'll go this way. We'll come. I'll show you the pictures in a second here. So here is. It comes with the hot blocks. The hot blocks are so hard to install. It comes with. These two outlets are really close together, so we'll see how that works out. Look at that. Okay, now we're digging to the pictures. This is all the detail. Oh, the base is white. Oh, I didn't notice that. So you can get a black base or a white base. Oh, I like the white one. But you don't get the tiger stripes on the white one, the tiger keycaps. I'm going a little fast. Let's go this way so I can show what I'm looking at. I think there's rings on here. Look at this. Those are rings. So it makes me wonder this is like an R. This has the wrist base. The wrist rest is taller, so that's good. And look, boom, new cotton wrist rest, soft touch and comfortable. So I think it pops out. Hopefully it's magnetic, it pops out. There's a groove on the wrist rest, just open it. The Galaxy wrist rest with laser etched pattern, stylish and cool. Remove the wrist rest. You need to first open the acrylic panel. There's a groove. So you take off the top. Oh, you just slip your finger and it pops right off. I like that. I like that. So look at that. Okay, so they're going to sell different wrist rests. That's cool. I like the Hadouken one. That's cool. Premium magnetic. So here's the aluminum top. CNC machine, anodized laser. But how tall are the buttons? That's what I can't tell. Is it a C? I mean, like a C height or an R height? I can't tell. And maybe, well, I mean, they had the Ultra Gen 2s. They're, because you know what's so funny? I did this again. I asked for a metal R. This might be the metal R that I asked for. I'm like really predicting a lot lately. I've been on point because I asked for, my feedback was, when did I post this? Let's see, metal R. This was February. I asked for this in February. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this might be the controller I was looking for back in February. And at the time, there weren't a lot of options. People that like the R, there's not a lot of options, right? So there's no, because I know Galkey's at the metal, and the Galkey's metal is fantastic. All right, I'll share this with you guys so y'all can see what I'm talking about here. I called this one too. I'm on point. I am on point. Where's the message link? Copy message link. Copy link. There we go. This was February of this year, of 2025. I think a metal R16 designed like the M Plus and M Ultra would be nice. What I mean is, S is the M Ultra, we know that. C wasn't here, but C is the M Ultra Gen 2 now that, because this is before that came out. T is the M Plus, R would be the R Omega, like, you know, something R. The rings would clip to the metal top like you do on the X series. They did exactly what I requested. I am a god amongst men. This is exactly what I said. Look at the rings. They clip right on. That's exactly what I said. So people that love the R, you're welcome. The rings will clip to the metal top like they do in the X series. Be the shape as the M Ultra and the M Plus, and have the R16 layout instead, but with black rings not clear. Okay, they do that part because I want the black rings to clear. Clear's fine, but I like the black rings better personally. Get us into listening facts, yep. Wow. Let me come up a little bit. Crafty. But you shouldn't rest your wrists. Hands up, wrists up. Just kidding. Shut the Crafty. Merlin, it's too wristy. That's a classic dad joke. It's too wristy. I actually like that one. That's a good one. It's too wristy. So what's the name of this? This is the CAT, right? The CAT. Okay, okay. Why is it called AT, I wonder? But I gotta think about that some more. Let me come back, because now we're gonna talk about some Orville is gonna like. This is something Orville will trip out on. This is what the Vermillo does. You put these little lock pins in. Well, no, the Quantum Sapphire, the Vermillo, they both have something similar. But you adjust the switch height with this dial. So you can make it shortest as 1, medium as 0.6, long as 0.3, total chart 1.9. So short, medium, low. Okay, so different levels. And you just put the little wafer on there and just spin the plastic to adjust the height. That's deep. That's deep. That white one is looking nice. Dang it. I think I have the black one coming because I wanted those different keycaps, but I should have got the white one. just to be different. Okay, so how does this work? Steps and methods for gear adjustment. 3 levels adjustment, travel, the more points marked, the shorter the travel, the faster the speed. The more points marked, the shorter the travel, and the faster. So I like how they make that clear. Listen, the higher the level, the faster it snaps. I like how they say that because it makes it very clear what you're doing. So, but short means higher. They should have said this different. Short should be the higher dots, and long should be the shorter dots. Insert the plate into the 2 holes in the mounting ring and turn clockwise to adjust. Step 1, 2, and 3. Turn counterclockwise 0 to remove the ring. But can you play without it? I wonder how tall it's going to be. Place the keycap puller as shown and pull up from it to remove the keycap. Oh, you can see the wave on the side of the keycap. There's a wave right there. Can y'all see that? There's a wave right there. Is it? Possibly a wave. It looks like a wave to me in the middle. Okay. Interesting. Install retaining ring. Align the arrow of the retaining ring with the 0 mark, then rotate counterclockwise to install it. That's super easy. Look at that. Look at that. The wrist rest. We saw this wrist rest. Feel the smooth skin-like touch, because that skin-light's creeping me out a little bit. Upgrade it with the UV coating for, so they have different coating on the keycaps. Anti-fingerprint and premium gaming. Interesting. Okay. I should have got the white one. Dang it. I got the black. I like these tiger stripe keycaps though, but the white base is different. It looks good on camera. We'll see how this works out. This is exactly what I asked for. Well, except for I asked for 2 different things. So what I hope they see how wide the platform is. This has enough space to fit a T layout on it. There is space here for the T. Oh my god, I might get a split, I can't even talk. A split T layout. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Where's the yes sir? We got yes sir this. Look at that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I called it. I called it. I called it. I called it. Look at that. 42 does not play around. They are not playing around. What is this part? We know the magnetic top. We know about change of artwork and all the blah blahs. So now I'm really curious about the ring. I just want to know if the rings are going to be, what's the word? If the rings are going to be like the R. Because then that would mean that, oh, wait. If this was my request in February, okay, so what this could be is, this could be this. Where's my request? Yeah, how many tabs do I have open? Jeez Louise. Try the cusp, but good grief. Good. So in February, I asked for a metal R. And technically, that's kind of what this is. This is kind of like a metal R. This is exactly what I asked for in February. And it's so then I asked for a split S and a T, right? So it makes me wonder if they're going to take this layout and leave it the way it is. So technically, the R and the S are very similar. This is like your CS split. If they make the T split on the same frame, I'm going to be so happy. And I hope it plays good, but I'm going to be so happy just to be able to have it. I'm going to be so happy. Because look at the space. You can fit 25mm keycaps across this whole thing. It's wide enough to do it. Look at that. Look at that. Interesting. Interesting. I called it. I called it. I called it. Boom. That's interesting. And let me update the title here because there we go. Put that there. Boom, done. Wow. Shout out to you guys because I had completely missed it. I did not even check Discord this morning. We actually went and saw Friday Night Freddy's 2 last night, so we got home pretty late. I didn't even start looking for stuff. But look at that. And I don't want rings on my tee though. No rings, just the way it is. The adjustable is cool though. I'm really curious it's going to work out because it's like a Quamba mixed with the Vermillo, mixed with the Sapphire. Like that's really cool. Oh, it comes with, wait, does it come with both? 12 and 13 in the package? List all accessories of the product. You get the controller. Is 2 the box? Okay, is box really something you need to tell us about? The product packaging. Okay, you get the controller and the box. You get to keep the box, ladies and gentlemen. You get the locking cords. I like the hot plugs are coming with it. You get 2 7s. What's 7 to 8? Oh, because there's different sizes. 24mm adjuster and 26mm. But it says 26-24. So that's going to be. This might be kind of a T then if it's 24s. It's close to a 25mm keycap. Your rings, your switch puller. I don't like the switch puller though. Number 11. I wish they'd go back to the CIY because the new switch puller, it's hard to get stuff out. Sometimes they're bent too tight and you can't really use them that good. And then 12 and 13 are in the box. 14, 15 are in the box. And the extra artwork. Their artwork's always kind of ugly though. That's fine. Interesting. Look at that. 7 templates. Oh, that's nice. Beggars can't be choosers, right? That's really cool. Shout out to Haute42. Wow. And this metal top. That does look legit. That looks legit. Wow. Yeah, these two bottom ones will be really close together, but I mean, who cares, right? You're not going to notice it. That is nice. Shout out to the new Haute42. They are not playing around. Let me see something here. I'm gonna update this title here so that way I know what I'm talking about. Wow. And that white one, the white one is actually jumping out at me now. But you don't get the same key. I wish they had the same keycaps on both, because that red and black. That metal's fire, Merlin. You're facts. That metal top. Where is that? Where's that? Right there. Can you imagine they had like an Evo laser engraved top? Or even just like black vinyl. It just says Evo on it. Evo 2026, Evo 2027. Oh, there you go. This music is mine. Thanks, Crafty. Is it too loud? Hopefully the music's not too loud. Y'all can hear me. I'll turn it down if it's too loud. But the dead silence is just, I can hear myself talking because I have my headphones on so I can hear the audio's working. I need something to make sure I'm not like hearing myself in a tunnel. That gold is nice. Or imagine black on black. Dang it. I kind of want the white one though because it's different, but I'm going to message them and say, thank you guys for making my design that I requested in the feedback section a year ago and 6 months ago. Please make the split T next with no rings. Like I want the same layout, but no rings. This is a cool new platform. I keep ordering black. I should have got the white though, because that white is so different. Do they have, wait, so, okay, while we're here, let's check something real quick. Haute42. Wait, I already have it open. So here's the COSMOX gaming site. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do they have any? So their website, they really don't use the website much. Like I'm getting to the point now where the website's kind of null and void. Okay, let me close this out. So they don't have it. No, close that out. Unique. So they don't really, so I mean, it's kind of, here's their other site. So they don't have, and the zero's still not out. This still has not been released yet, or the buttons. So we know this is coming probably next year. I bet you the hold up with this is it's expensive. Thank you. This is probably expensive to make. The frame's probably, I would assume it's metal. Right, but with that said, let's check their stores. What else is new in the store? Because there might be something else I didn't see. Oh, it's sold. Did that already sell out? Wow. So if you need a booter for Xbox, it might be sold out already. Dang. People are not playing around. Where's your store? The official store. All products. No, it's per. Okay, good. I dig the new retro wave. Listen, while I'm here at the nice. There's some good background music. There's right there. Okay, so here's the AT. Is there a new product section? Like AliExpress kind of needs to get their act together too, because they don't do a very good job of like. Oh, the panels are $5. That's not bad. The hot bag, that's really good. I like their hot bag. Their hot bag is good. The keycaps. I was wondering if they had the. So this pass is 24.26. These are 23.5 and 25s, but so they must be a brand new keycap. The Booter 5. So the Booter 5 is gone. I love the Booter 5. The Booter X now. So the X, the AT might be almost sold out too. Interesting. Fabiano, shout out to Fabiano. Yo, dog, I see you checking out the new hot pack. Yes, sir. Can we review? Yes, sir. This one, where'd it go? I have so many things open. I have tons of tabs open. The white looks so good, but I would like the tiger stripe keycaps. So you know what's so funny? This is a Mad Catz Leverless. Right, so we all know Mad Catz with the tiger stripes. Right, and then it's the Quamba Sapphire because the wrist rest you could change. It's a bunch of things in one, but I just want everyone to know. Like, I'm not going to stop till everyone would be. Okay, I'm sorry. I know I'm clicking through tabs. I apologize. You're welcome, because I made this request in February of 2025. A metal R, just like the M Plus for the T, the M Ultra for the S, the Ultra Gen 2 for the C. Now we need a metal one for the R, and technically this is it. The CAT is technically the R split metal, technically, right? So you're welcome. And then in June, 6 months, 4 or 5 months later, I requested a split T and a split S. Right, with the large screens like the Gen 2, all those things. And 6 months later, my feedback came to life. So And they, you know, what's so funny? They told me it was coming because we were talking a couple months ago. So we got some. It was in the summertime. We got something cooking, you know. But I didn't really ask. We didn't get all the details. But I was like, okay, I can't wait to see it. This is what they were talking about. Because I asked, I was like, you guys ever do a split layout? They're like, oh, we're looking at it. We're looking into it. This is what they were talking about. Great job. Well, I haven't seen it in person, so I'm not going to give a great job till I see it in person. But I wish the keycaps were the same because I want the white base just to be different. Just to be different. I want the white base. It'll look good on camera too. And this adjuster thing's be really slick to be able to adjust the height and all that stuff. That's really gonna, this is Quamba Sapphire all day long. And I think they got the numbers backwards though, because short is 1 millimeter, medium is 6, and long is 3. But then when you get down here, where's it at? In the documentation it says, where'd it go? There was a page that said like, oh, right here. No. I forgot where we saw it, but it said, you know, higher is shorter, but shorter is lower, which really didn't make any sense the way they wrote that. So I see when it shows up in person what it's going to be like. They also did the clicky switches like I do in all my Mavericades and things like that. And I think I did it when I didn't do it on my, I don't have any clicky MX switches, but I would have done it on the ASI LVL too. I don't have any clicky switches for block switches. But look at that. Look at that. He said, wow, your feedback does make a lot of sense. It's exactly the thing I said. Tell me I'm wrong, right? It's exactly what I said. Well, I said two things, right? In February, but again, I'll pause so people can kind of see it. But this is the latest one. This was in June, and this is spot on to what I said in June. You know, Milos, what we need is leverless with smaller buttons for smaller hands. You know, so that's where I hope, because here I said for the S. Oh, hold on, my headphones are dying. Hold up, my headphones are dying. That's where I said the S, right? This appears to be kind of like an R. We'll see what it feels like in person, but the tighter spacing. Where's my headphone case? My headphones are dying. Yeah, I know. So if you're looking for shorter spacing now, though, the dual pad Zen is what you'd be looking at. The Zen. Where's AliExpress? It's on AliExpress. The Zen has the acrylic in particular will have the tighter space. It's full size and tight space like you're looking for. Okay, why is it going so slow? This is the one you'd be looking at now. Milos. Yeah, the Zen, there's two colors, the black and the crystal. The crystal is clear on top and bottom. The black is matte finish on top and clear on the bottom. And they come with upgraded switches. The black comes with Ghost and the clear comes with White Rain. So you're set there. But yeah, and then here's what I said in February for an R, you know, a metal R, and that's exactly what I asked for. So I call this, I'm taking full credit. I call this, my feedback brought this to life. Shout out to me. But they went way beyond what I ever expected. That's really cool. The features, really cool. Like I'm halfway shocked, especially with the wrist rest, the two, because when you look what comes in the box, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Right here. You're getting the controller. You get the box. Please don't ever do this again. Please don't say you get the box. You get the box for free. It's pretty funny. You get the controller, you get the box, you get the manual, you get the cord, the locking cord, extra wind engine switches. And you know, I do like it comes with wind engines because the shadow hunting are fantastic, but short travel is not for everybody, right? But a standard switch, everyone can decide they like a standard or not. So I like that. You get the hot blocks, which is really cool because the hot blocks, I have them on a controller, but they are hard to install if you've never done it before because they lock in place, but you got to like kind of like wedge it in there and it can scare some people. So I like it comes in a box. You can figure it out for free. So that's really cool. You get your two adjusters for the small keycaps, the large keycaps. You get your adjusters, your adjustable rings, you get backups. The number 11, I do wish it came with one of these. This is a CIY switch puller. These are just the metal, they are just better. They are, and what's different is on some switch pullers, I can't see. Where's my mouse? Now I can see. Here's what I'm saying is the teeth on here, on some switch pullers, the teeth go too far to the, like they do like this. So when you're trying to grab the switch, you can't always grab it. They like slip off. Whereas the CIY are kind of, instead of this way, they're like this. like 45 degrees. Instead of being 90, they're 45. So they grip just, I mean, you do have to pinch it so you wear it out, but at least you can get it out, you know what I'm saying? So, but who cares? It's free. It comes in a box, so you can't complain. And you know, also, I kind of wish it came with that wedger, the wedge popper. This thing's actually pretty cool. I should 3D print some of these and sell these. Let me write that down. That's actually a good idea. I just got it. Let's see. Let's see. 3D print. Switch replace, switch remover. Wedge. Tool. That'd be cool. That'd actually be kind of cool. With switch openers. That'd be pretty cool. Let me go back. Where is my mouse? What about the aluminum panel? That panel is not. Yep. Look at this panel. That gold looks slick. You know they're in different colors too, but that Evo gold looks good. They facts, Fabiano. They are definitely stepping their game up, and this will be what, number 18 or 19? Let's just check the letters. Okay, and every time I count it, I need to tick because I always forget. Like I lose count. So they have. Hey Google, set the AC upstairs to 75. They have the.
Set to 75
the
degrees.
B, the C, the CS, the CAT, which is new. Right, B, CCC, A, B, C, D, E, the E, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, oops, don't want a G, the G, H, I, J, K, H, I, J, K, L, M, M. Stop doing that. They have the M, the M Plus, the M Lite, the M Ultra Gen 1, the M Ultra Gen 2, NOP, P12 Pro, LMNOP, QR, S, T, U, V, W, the X Series, the X Series LP Edition, X Series MX, X Series LP, technically the X Series Stick Edition, and technically they have the X Series Joy-Con Edition and the X Series WAS Edition, Y and Z. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 22 models. So technically they have 22 models. And that includes the AT. I can't write today, but yeah. Wow. They're really killing the game. They're really doing a good job. What I like is the way the prices are set, you could try it out. And if you can, it puts them in competition with other brands, but also doesn't like block out other brands. So you could try this pad, then jump to a Maverick, jump to a Speed Lab, jump to a Kitsune, jump to you name the brand, right? A dual pad, jump to a Galkeys, all that stuff. And Galkeys reviews, I'm on the last Galkey review, probably tomorrow I'll wrap that up, or this week I'll wrap that up. Galkeys is on the verge of being the king of rings, what they've got going on. I think if you like a ring pad at a very good price, Galkeys is it. But yeah, man, it's like Haute42 is killing it with 20. It's technically 22 models. Wow. And this metal top looks really good. This here. This is just the different base, and I think it comes with 2 base put. It does come with 2 wrist rests. See, I like that. I'm not mad at Quamba for putting 1, right? Because I think we all know the Quamba wrist rest to me is ugly, but it's free in the box. So I don't get mad, and I like how they're putting 2. That is a very cheap looking like Ryu, but who cares, right? It's free. You can't complain. So I like that. I like that a lot. They are really stepping their game up. Like you're spot on with that. And then it comes with 7 R tops. You get a was that white? Probably white. This one, that one. So I will say too, the artwork with the Galkeys is better, but it's free art. We can't complain. It's free. The GM16 art, oh, that's what they. The GM16 comes with better artwork on the, you probably can't see that. The artwork is better, but again, who cares? It's free artwork. You can't complain when it's free. And I'm probably gonna change it anyway, so what do I care? But everything in this box, that's a lot of features in the box. So wait a minute, so this is competing with the Sapphire. Mind blown. Only thing is the switches might, well, we'll see if they're higher. This is competing with the Sapphire. Wait a minute. How much is this thing? This is 125. Again, I'm not logged in, so if you probably log in, you probably get it cheaper. But this is 125. Oops. Oopsie. Where's my mouse? And they have the white and the black. From what I can tell, it's the base. The base is either black or white, and also your keycaps. You get the tiger stripe keycaps or the red and black keycaps and the white. I wish they both had tiger stripes. So I don't like the red personally. I get what they were trying to do. They're trying to give it like a fun look, but I think the different base colors would have been funner to me. That's just me, right? But who cares? It's free. What do you care? I'm sure they have the keycaps for sale. I can just switch keycaps, but you can't replace the base. So I probably should have got the white base and change the keycaps later. Wolf, we really need somebody to release a new mix box layout. There's a serious drought in them right now. The mix box. Oh, you know what? So here's another thing I've requested. Where can I find this one? Because this one I'm waiting for them to do. And I think this is actually a really good idea. Where is the Haute42 server at? Haute42 B16. X series. Because what I asked for was the X series, the keyboard module. Here's right here. And this is in April, so I really, because this is an easy request. I hope they do this one, because I think people that like this style, it is hard to find what they are looking for when it comes to this style. Just give me a second here. Boom. Okay, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Paste and go. Did I copy it wrong? Copy link. There we go. So here's what I said. The X series is the LP, which we know is the S, basically the low pro. It's kind of an S or a C, but their low profile module is that. Then they have the MX module, which is really a G. So what's special about the X series, I think most people don't know. If you like tighter spacing, all those different things, the X series covers it's technically three models. It's technically four models in one. It's the S low profile, the G is the MX, and they have the WAS left component, just the arrow keys. But I wish it did the full B16 set. So that way you got the full B16 right here. So what you're paying for is the two extras. You get the WAD, the top left you have now, right? Open image, a new tab, boom. But the bottom and the right hand side, those should be separate mods. Like, I mean, the three pieces should be one module. Just sell that as a unit, right? So that way, this would allow the extras to be an all-in-one. They have Joy-Cons, joystick, the S, the G, and the B all in one pad. And I think that'd be really good. It's all compact units, all those different things, 2 power. It does all things that it does now. It just kind of like consumes all five, right? So the S, the G, the B, the stick, the Joy-Cons, all 5 things in one unit. And people that want the B, because I know lately I've been asked a lot about keyboard modules. So people that want a keyboard layout, this B is very small. So you'd be able just to buy the X series, put the keyboard module in it, and then if you want to try out MX switches on a Leverless, you can just buy that module. You want to try out the standard low profile, you can buy that module. You want to try a stick, you can try. So people that are just curious, they can kind of do everything on the X and kind of be done. It's expensive, but you get the point. I mean, it's like, why not? You did everything else, why not do that one too? So that would kind of like partially cover this with this mix box style, because then you could put the low profile, you could use the WAS and then put the low profile or MX on the other side, and boom, you found this module, you found this kit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so Haute42 has 2 new things out today. They have this new CAT model, and they have a new booter out for Xbox. This is the Booter X. for Xbox. And what's so crazy is the booter, the standard booter is $100. If it shows up here, will it come up? Let's see if it comes up. The booter 5 for PS5 is $100, whereas the booter X is $45, right? Supply and demand, I guess. I have no clue. It's kind of funny how the world works right now. I don't see it. Because even the Mayflash Magic Boot is $60 or $55, excuse me. So yeah, so if you've been looking for a booter on the Xbox, boom, you found it here too. It works on the Xbox One and the Xbox One. They called it the One X. That's the series. So the Xbox One, the Xbox Series S. Xbox One, Xbox One S, and the Xbox. Shouldn't it be the Series X? I have this. That should be the Series X. Suitable for. They say these controllers, but it works on. They're all GB24. Works on all of them. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Wow. I like what they're doing here. And the discounts, all that stuff. So it's the same price basically as the M Ultra Gen 2. So I would not be surprised in a month or two, it's going to drop down to like a flat 100. Because I want to say the M Ultra Gen 2 right now is like 104. And if you use your coupons, it's under $100. So that's a metal pad under $100. That's really good. Really good. Haute42 is not playing around. They are not playing around. Yeah, look at that. So shout out to the new C platform. So I kind of wish too they instead of calling, since this is a bigger platform, instead of being the C, this platform was called the D, not the D, the F, the J, like a different letter. And that way you know the C platform is the C, the CS, same size, just different layouts. Whereas this platform is different layouts on the same shell, just like the C is now. But calling this a C makes it confusing because people are like, well, you mean like the CS? The C? No, it's gonna be bigger than your C. It's gonna be like a larger C, you know. So they should probably call this like the A, the B, the C, the D. They have E, and the E's gone. F, G, H, I, J, K. Maybe the K. This could H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Maybe the N. Maybe the N. Why is it called AT? I don't know. But anyway, who cares? But what I'm really getting is it helps people that have no clue what we're talking about, because I get a lot of comments about that, like, what do these letters mean? And I'll send them my wrap-up video and then they get it. But having a different letter for this larger platform would make so much sense. And then people would know, oh, if you got an N or a J, it comes with a replaceable wrist rest, it comes with a bigger frame, it comes with a bigger screen, like it comes with the, you know what it is. Whereas if someone says the C, they might get confused that the C is technically smaller than the CAT. You see how it's getting kind of confusing? It gets a little whatever. And I mean, the marketing materials are done, so you can't change it now, but that's the one thing I would have done is like, I would have requested a different letter for people that have no clue what we're talking about to help them easier get in. But besides that, I love what they did here. They did a great job. Wow, they did a really good job. And what's so funny in the back of my mind when I see things like this, it makes me wonder what ASI is going to come up with. Like, I'm not sure the tariffs are hitting them, but if tariffs are good where they're at and they're not going to hit too hard, what they did with the ASI LVL was really creative. I wonder what their next thing is going to be that's super creative too. And if they'll be using the Kailh low profile switches or MX, I wonder what they're going to do. But either way, this is really cool. I'm excited. Let me drink some water. Yeah, I'm excited. This is really cool. This is like a sapphire, like a smaller sapphire. That's so crazy. That was fast. Well, the sapphire's been working since 2024, like May or August, something like this. Sapphire's been announced for a long time. It just came out, but the sapphire is still really good. So this is kind of like in that realm a little bit, just different switches. I'm glad this is Kailh low profiles, because that's how I've been playing on those so long. That's what I'm used to. I use MX all the time. Y'all see me use them. It's not a big deal, but this is what I'm used to at this point. And hopefully the height's not too tall with these rings. Hopefully it's But you can lower the travel, so that's good. You can make it short, because I don't want them tall. And that adjuster, that's really creative. Wow. I have to find different keycaps. I like the, I use it in my home and start. I'll put them like red and clear so I can find them. Either way, I like what they're doing here. It's really cool. Oh, this has the new menu. So they changed their menu order, which is it's kind of dumb, but it's kind of annoying. It's like the M Ultra Gen 2, the home and the start and the turbo are all swapped around. So this pad's the same way. They kind of, I don't know why they put turbo on the edge, but they did. They're all swapped around. I'd rather it would have been like home on the edge, start next to home, and then back minus turbo. But I mean, who cares? I might get some feedback for that. Like, please change the row order to this. But yeah, wow, that's super creative what they did here. Super creative, wow. I'm excited. The split layout, I'm excited. I'm excited. We'll see how this plays. I'm excited. I'm trying to think, did I miss anything here? I think I got it all. Did this, oh, did this already sell out? The X, the Booter X, no, it's 45, it's still there. See preview, I think it did sell out. Wait, what does see preview mean? Does that mean sold out? No, okay. Okay, they're still for sale. So they sold, it doesn't say yet. One sold, so one person bought this. What about, hold on, how many of these they sell already? Let's go up a little bit and see how many they've sold already. Let's refresh the page. Can we see the live count? It says one, that's not right. That's clearly wrong. And they've sold over 10,000 devices. 10,000 plus sold from Haute42. Wow. They are killing the game. They are killing the game. When I say killing, I don't mean like taking people out of business. I mean like they're doing a great job. You know, they're, even with the tariffs, like the tariffs are not holding them back. They're doing a great job. Wow. And when did this get announced? Because I'm in the server and no one is talking about this. Hold on, let me try. The new hot. No one messages. Interesting. Haute42 CAT. Let's put some up. And put fire on there. But I called it. Wow, I'm surprised no one's talking about this. Wow. And the Discord's very active and no one's talking about it. Wow. Okay, so I'm here. Let me put a note here. I'm like making a note in the server. Let's see. Metal 16. And copy the link. Call it feedback section. The two ideas I had posted. So that one, and then the other one. I'm really surprised that no one is like, maybe my Discord's behind or something. Let me close and reopen it. Or maybe I'm the one that's wrong. Let me see here. CAT. Yeah, no one talks. Wow, so the server is quiet. Okay, let me close Discord real. I'm shocked because usually you wait and something like this. Maybe because it's the weekend, but something like this, I would have woke up and like everybody been talking about it. I usually, because I checked the server this morning and there was not much chatter. And what's crazy is their server is like 40,000 people. I remember when it was like, I think when I joined 2 years ago, there may have been 3,000 people. It was not much by a long shot. Let's see. Wow. Wow. That's really cool. Yeah, they are definitely on it. They're definitely on it. So, and then what we have, like I said, we have our, as far as adapters, if anyone needs a booter, the P5 boots, I'll show you this real quick. This, I think it's the weekends. I know I was running around all day. Friday Night Freddy's 2 is actually pretty good. Where's the P5 boots? Oh, Kailh keys. Ah. This is why I can't use regular keyboards. I need to, there it goes. So good. So if you're looking for a booter right now, the Kailh Keys P5 booter is still $49. At least, well, I'm not logged in, but there. So if you need one, that's not bad. Because, whereas the other one's like 100 right now, because we don't know why. Microchips, I don't know what's going on, but I use this and it does work for PS4, like fighting games. Let me get that right. Because if you're playing some different games, I don't know if it's going to work on those, but it does work on fighting games for sure. But yeah, and then, yeah. And I'll look at these Hall effects too. But yeah. So, new Haute42. It's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna get ready to hop off of here, and I am going to get something to eat and take a quick nap and chill out. Schools, we got I have a month off of school, so I can just relax today and chill. Well, I got reviews. I'm gonna get my reviews done, get these videos out, and then study for some work things that I'm trying to find a new job, so do that stuff. But it feels so good to like be not stressed. But I hope everybody has a really good weekend. Oh wait, I can't see the chat. I see, what's going on? Refresh this page. No, I'm good. I can see it. Okay. Yeah, I hope everybody has a really good weekend and a really good week. Check the chat here. Did it update? I don't know what's going on with this tool here where I cannot see the chat. Oh, there you go. No, we're good. Yep. I hope you guys have a good week, and I will talk to y'all later.